Hi, friends. Hello, hello. How are we doing? How are we doing?
Hello. Hi.
Love the hair. Guess what I'm gonna say? Guess what I'm gonna say? I washed it. Today was hair wash day. I'm worried my computer is dying. No! I feel like you just got it. Your laptop? Either way, not good. Either way, not good. Yep, hair washed. That's right. Happy Friday. How's everybody doing? No, my PC. Oh no. Thanks, I grew it myself. I did that too. It's all me. All me
Howdy.
on that. Howdy. That was like 4.5 years ago. I know mine has already been replaced, but I also put a lot of strain on it and all that good stuff. How are we doing? I'm gonna warn you guys right now, I'm incredibly loopy and I'm not processing standard sentences. I'm not processing things the way that I should be. And I was hesitant. I thought I might cancel. We might just do a short, like just silly, short and silly stream because I'm all over the place. But yeah, no spoons, but still incredibly adorbs. See, here's the thing. I'll tell you about my past 2 days. I'm air frying a banana. She's lost it, folks. Take her away. Yeah, are you okay? You all right? Exactly. Lock her up. Yeah. But no, yeah, I'm loopy. Renegade's bananas. Put on ice cream. Sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. Yeah, I'm unwell. But I'm very happy to see you guys, and I do want to spend time together. I'll tell you about my past couple of days, but hello, police. This one right here. Yeah. I pushed myself a little too hard, and I kind of forgot the part where I am chronically ill. I thought maybe it wasn't real because I've been pretty well for a bit. I haven't had to cancel any streams. I've been like pretty on top of things. I've been exercising and building muscle and functioning like a person should. And then I did errands yesterday and today, and they humbled me. They humbled me big time. So that's what's up with me. How is everybody doing? I'd love to hear how the rest of your week went. We hung out on Wednesday, and what did we do? We co-worked and we played Pokopia, which was so fun. I have been in such a Pokemon kick. Actually, I'll show you guys. I got a new phone case yesterday. Phone case is just clear, but look at this baby. It's squishy. There's liquid in here. It's squishy, and there's a baby in there. And of course, his name is Poppy. That's Poppy Gengar right there. It brought me so much joy at Best Buy yesterday. I was like, I have to own that. That's a thing that I have to own, even though I've never encountered a Gengar. Never encountered a Gengar. Oh, there's my chat. I was like, where is that? Logan started Taekwondo today. How did that go? How exciting. How exciting. So yeah, I'm on a bit of a Pokemon kick, and I got this yesterday, and I was so excited about it. And I thought maybe actually this is what we could do together today on stream, and that might be kind of silly, but I'm having so much fun with it. This was my activity. How did it Taekwondo go? Stop, that's so good. I was having so much fun with this, and I wanted to share the joy with you guys. So basically what this is a sticker book for children. And that's what I need today. it is the original 151 Pokemon. So I thought this was a good way for me to learn more about them. And so what you do, it's a sticker book, but it's not just like a sticker book, okay? All the stickers are in the back. I think this is so cool. All the stickers are in the back. And this is exactly like, I picked it up and I was like, I hope this is what it is. You fill out the Pokédex with stickers. So last night I was doing it, and like, so it gives the information for the Pokemon, and it's just like a little outline here. Here's a page I haven't done yet. So it's a little outline, so it tells you their information. And guys, there's pronunciation. So we can find out if we've been saying them right. Because some of them I know we've been like, some people say it this way and some people say it that way. So you go through and you're like, okay, I want to like, you just do the Pokédex with the stickers. How isn't that cool? See? I think I was trying to say how cool is that, and isn't that so cool? How isn't that cool? This is what I'm talking about. My brain is not processing things. I am looking at things and going, now how is that possible? I'm being overly critical of things that make sense to literally everybody, but not me. And then every so often there is a habitat page where they give 10 outlines of Pokemon that live in this habitat, and then you go and get habitat stickers that are separate from the Pokédex stickers. It was so fun. My joke was going to be about Learn and Logan both getting their kicks. Yeah. Yesterday I told my teacher I share a sister with my car. See, and I skimmed that and I was like, there's nothing wrong with that sentence. I share a sister with my car. It's like if a printer and a baby had a phone. No. But yeah, how's the week treating everybody? I'd love to hear what your updates are since we saw each other last on Wednesday. I'm very excited about the sticker book, so let me know if that would be of interest to just yap and do stickers in the stream. I don't know, or coloring or something. I don't know. I got a coloring book yesterday. I have lots of coloring books, in fact. But I don't think I want to do Palea. That's what I put on the schedule, but I don't have the brain for Palea. I don't know what's happening in Palea. I'm just confused in general. I'm very confused. I almost passed out at Walmart today, so that was cool. Yeah, so I'm home now. Hi, Pars. I'm home now. I'm not at Walmart. Do Elden Ring. Oh yeah, thanks. That's good. But I'll tell you guys about it. But tell me about you. How about you? Anyway, what I'm promising today is nothing. I'm promising a loopy stream where I don't make any sense and we're just gonna hang out, and you get what you should get and you don't get upset. I'm wearing my pajama. I'm literally wearing pajamas. This is my pajama shirt. That's what I was able to do today. But yes, I did do my makeup and I did wash my hair. And the reason, yeah, you know what? It is a good idea. Maybe we just have a little pajama party. Are you in your pajamas? If not, why? Why aren't you in your pajamas? Get in your pajamas. Let's have a party. Yeah, I got home. Let's see. I got home at like 2. I could check when I got home, but I don't know when it was. I could check. I got home and I immediately had to lay down. Oh, let's see. YouTube. Sorry, I lost YouTube. I thought that said you look like Spider-Man. Thank you. I don't like Spider-Man. Not really. But you know what? That's not true. Of the like superheroes, Spider-Man is my favorite, but I'm not like, I don't know anything about I don't know about anything about Marvel. Oh, that's a flower with a mouth. They shouldn't have those. Forgot to turn that off. It's a flower with a mouth. It's Weepin' Bell. It's a flower with a mouth. Weirdo. It's a weirdo. Look who it is, a weirdo. Okay, let me turn off Who's That Pokemon because I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, I have returned to YouTube. Hi, YouTube. If you're here on YouTube, how you doing? If you're here on Twitch, how you doing? Me, I'm a weirdo. Well, look who it is. A weirdo. Lance. Ray is smarter than us. It's true. It's true. So wise and intelligent. Maybe, probably not that I can remember. Okay, it wasn't a formative experience for you. Okay. Yeah, perhaps not intentional. There is a reason that this question is being asked. It's for science. I'm conducting a poll. So, you know, be truthful for science, please. Let's see. Yeah, so yesterday, so I saw you guys on Wednesday. I can't remember what happened after stream. Does anybody know what I did after stream on Wednesday? We did Pokemon. I think I did like a lot of stuff around the house, I think I kind of did. I've chewed a napkin, but not eaten it. I thought you ate it. Okay. I'm not sure I've eaten a napkin, actually. Okay. Messaged me a couple times. That's true. No, that was last night. No, that was Wednesday. Both nights. Okay. Yes. Z, thank you. Actually, I found that was Tuesday. I found the pet mats. Was that Tuesday after stream? Not a whole napkin, but I think pieces of a napkin have come off and gotten to the food, and I ate without realizing. Okay. Let's see. Why does everybody want to know if I like Spider-Man? How does everybody feel about Spider-Man? This is like the hot question on YouTube. I think Spider-Man is probably the best superhero, but I don't really like superheroes. The movie, most likely? Maybe, yeah. New question of the day. Apparently mine's not good. Apparently, I mean, it's kind of random and doesn't make a lot of sense. What? For what? What are you? Scurvy, what are they saying? My brain's not working. Scurvy was like, strange message on YouTube. I'm gonna delete it before Learn gets confused. Oh my god. Okay, I don't remember what happened after stream on Wednesday, but I was probably messaging Z. You know, multi-streaming. Yeah, I saw it. Multi-streaming is so interesting. I don't remember what happened after stream on Wednesday. And then yesterday, I woke up late and I had my exercise class. And then I was like, I'm going to run some quick errands. And then the errands weren't quick in the slightest. And I was out for like 7 hours straight. And then I drank a Monster. I tried the mango juice Monster, and I was going to tell you guys about it. It was really yummy. Forgot to eat. And then I was out and about. And I went to 2 Barnes and Nobles. I went to 2 Best Buys. Nobody would take my used batteries. Why is it so hard to recycle batteries? And I went to the post office, and I went to the Kohl's. I went to Kohl's because I had to buy something that Hella keeps chewing up of mine. How big are the batteries? Just like the standard household batteries. Kohl's Hot Cash, that's right. I can take them to work. Do we actually have battery recycling at work now? We used to, but do we have it in the new building? I don't. Anyway, I took them to Staples today. But yesterday, like, I took them to 2 different Best Buys, and they were like, oh, I think you can take them to Home Depot. And then I looked them up. There's a mayo jar for them. Perfect. Speaking of post office, yeah, absolutely. Did you do Learn Mail? Is this like your third Learn Mail? Is this your second or third? Pass it on to someone. Oh, Vinny, thank you. You're so sweet. Are your bowels okay? You're having trouble with your bowels on YouTube? That's too bad. Third. Okay, I asked Parse the other day if he wants to do like a painting arts and crafts night next weekend so that I can do Learn Mail. Watermelon is a cruel mistress. Are you also on YouTube? Let's see. Yeah, so that was my day yesterday, then realized that I needed to eat something or whatever. And then I started working on my sticker book, which was like so fun. It was so fun. I was having a blast, except my back and my neck were really hurting. So then I had to stop. But then I was awake until 2 a.m. probably from the energy drink that I drank. And then I did not wake up today until 10:45. And I was hoping to hop on the walking pad today because I want to be exercising on the days that I don't have fitness class. But I got up late and I was like, and I was like, oh, I still have 2 errands that I wanted to run because Renegade reminded me that I did not get my Gengar clip yet. So I wanted to go to Walmart for that. And I found out that Staples would take my batteries. So I went to Staples and I went to a used book and game shop next door to it. And I also got a smoothie so that my stomach wasn't empty today. But it was also 86 degrees today, but the humidity, which is 30 degrees Celsius, I already looked it up. But the humidity was like 60%, something like that. And my dysautonomia is getting worse, so I was very, very warm. Oh, Logan, you're such a sweetie. You're such a sweetie. Love you so much. Yeah, and then I went to the Walmart and I couldn't find Gengar. They said that they had Gengar. This is the theme of the past 2 days, is that I look up online to see if the place that I'm going has the thing that I'm looking for, and they say, yes, we have it. And I get there and I look for it and they say, ooh, no, we don't have it. So nothing that I was looking for was at any of the stores. That's why I went to 2 different Barnes and Nobles yesterday, and 2 Best Buys and 1 Staples. And so then all in all, I discovered that yes, indeed, I am in fact chronically ill. And I was just walking around the Walmart and suddenly I was very dizzy and I had to go home. He specifically said he wanted me to text you. I love that. I love that. That makes me so happy. Yeah, so I went home and I had to lay down for a while, and then I ate some leftovers and rested up so that I could hop in the shower and wash my hair. And I did it. And then over the course of 3 hours, I did my makeup. And oh yeah, when I was at Kohl's, I got, okay, I'm pretty excited about this. I'm pretty excited about this. Do I look like a librarian? Like a really slay librarian? I stopped in the Sephora because I wanted new set. Oh my God. Okay, wait. Yes. I wanted new setting spray. I wanted new setting spray for a while, but I wasn't sure what to get. So I stopped at the Sephora. I also wanted little like purple shimmery eyeshadow stick to like make my eyes pop, you know, my green eyes, make them pop a little bit. And so I went to the Sephora and I got new setting spray and I got eyeshadow stick that's purple to make my eyes pop. How's your day been? It's been a lot. It's been a lot. It's really hot here. How has your day been? I'd love to know on YouTube. Yeah, so I laid down and I did my makeup over the course of like 3 hours. But I got a new mascara. I got new eyeshadow stick. I got new setting spray. And I think it looks pretty slay, actually. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. So I washed my hair and I did my makeup. And then I called with my sister who bought a house today. Thank you for the hydrate. I am also dehydrated, that's for sure. My sister bought a house today. So that is why we're not playing Baldur's Gate today, because she had a big day. She's had a big week. She's had a big day. So hopefully we'll be back to playing tomorrow. Hello on YouTube. I don't know what we're up to. We're just yapping. We are just yapping. I know. So proud of Chunk. So speaking of Chunk, let me greet everybody in Twitch chat. Let me greet everybody. I saw Chunk camping. I saw Scurvy camping. I saw Techno camping. I saw Scurvy get first. I saw Harold camping. Scurvy, thank you for collecting a Scrungly plushie. Harold, thank you for getting here early and collecting a squishy plushie. Lauren, thank you for camping. We do like a Chunk. We do. We do. Let's see. Okay, so I saw Lauren camping. Lauren, thank you for getting here early. Rachel, thank you for getting here early. Techno, thank you for getting here early. I saw Rachel camping, and thank you for collecting a common plushie. Lauren, thank you for collecting a cuddly plushie. Scurvy, I'm so glad that giant plush worked. Congrats. I tried to get first, but it glitched. Yeah. I know. It looked a little weird on my end too when it finally like registered that I was live. So I don't think it was just you. But yeah, Scurvy, congrats on the giant plush and the fact that it worked. So beautiful and incredible. Natalie, thank you for getting here early. And saw you camping. Renegade, saw you camping. Thank you for collecting a rare plushie. Z, thank you for camping. Space Potato, thank you for camping and collecting a common plushie. That question of the day is so incredibly random, like the absurdity or even asking. Anyway, I ate a napkin this one time and I know. Yeah, we were trying to think of what the question of the day should be while I was on the phone with Chunk and Mom. Do you make stickers? That's a good question. I would like to make stickers, but I do not currently. I do not currently, but thank you for inquiring.
You know, you're apt to find that things are going to be a lot different around here.
Why would they do that to me? Hit me with the talking in my lo-fi? That's crazy. That's crazy. Let's see. Scurvy, thank you for welcoming me in. But Natalie, yeah, now is not a good time to build a new computer, I would say. Not a great time due to how expensive everything is.
You know, you're apt to find that things
Might be skipping this one in a second. I know it doesn't feel like it was that long ago, but it turns out it's like the entirety of my streaming career, or less, which is crazy to think about. I'm looking at data. I can't stop. You have to break free. I believe in you. Okay, I'm gonna try to get the camera set up so that we can do some stickering while I yap. Yeah, maybe we just do some like chill, something really chill. What do you guys think about that? Let me know. Camera hub is what I need. Okay. We're gonna add a window capture. How have I done this? Where is it? Display capture. Oh. Make prices less expensive. No, I agree. I agree completely. Yes, I do read chat. Hello on YouTube. How you doing? Imagine having the money right now to build a new PC. I know. I can't believe you've done this. Exactly. I always try to read chat, but I am reading across multiple places. So I'm trying. Okay, Camera Hub is a game source. Okay. Got it. Game capture, Camera Hub. Game capture, Camera Hub. Okay. And do some stickers. Maybe like put it like this or something. I don't know. Some stickers. Do some stickers. But yeah, what makes you say that, Natalie? I hope that it's not oh, didn't you say it was like restarting while you were trying to play games or something? Okay, so I'm looking for... Oh yeah, actually, before I get into the new stuff, let me tell you what I've learned.
You're selfish. You're a liar.
Actually, no, I'm gonna finish catching up with chat. That's what I'm gonna do first. That's what I'm gonna do first. Wow, what a username on YouTube. That's crazy of you. Let's see. Z, thank you for the 15 stream watch streak. I would dare say that I don't even have one spoon today. We might be 0 or in the negatives, perhaps. Z, thank you for collecting your childhood plushie. Beautiful. Beautiful. What else? You know what? Can't even tomato. That was solid. It was a good one. That was a really good one. Now I think every time you pick them up, you have to say, how did it Taekwondo go? That was so funny. Bulbasaur's entire family tree. I know. I know. It's incredible. I've been mistaken for Scurf. I'm so honored. Let's see. Kind of meh. You went live the moment I came home from a show, and one act on the show used ChatGPT or Claude. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Not for art. Not for music. Not for a show.
Hello. Hi.
Hi, Chunk. Techno, thank you for collecting a cuddly plushie. Scurvy, you are like, you're on YouTube just having a blast, I think. Let's see. Problem is, if you take the time to think before guessing, the timer's already run out. That's right. That's right. Vinny, thank you for collecting a soft plushie. Micro napkins are in everything these days, yeah. I think he's a good superhero, but I think they milked it a bit too much, probably. I'm gonna say something crazy, and it's probably just because I would like to marry him, but I think Andrew Garfield was the best Spider-Man. Have I seen the other ones? No, I don't have any information to actually be saying that. I just think that he's wonderful. I could be wrong. Like, totally. I could be totally wrong about that. I just think he's wonderful. There's a fan-made comic series going around with a version of Spider-Man being a trans woman. So now it's Petra Parker and Spider-Woman, and it's amazing. I love it. I love that too. That's very slay, actually. Please tell me she hooks up with Mark John. That's really good. Also, it was explained to me the Ekans what is it? Arbok. What is the third one? That joke was explained to me yesterday. Big brain. Big brain. Let's see. Ben, thank you for collecting a fuzzy plushie. It did have to be explained to me because I did not know who the third Pokemon was. I was like, he doesn't have a dad. He doesn't have a grandpa. Who is it? Wow, what is happening on YouTube tonight? I'm not responsible for what you do with Bleach, buddy. It's crazy. Tom Holland's Spider-Man is phenomenal, but Andrew Garfield's has a special place in my heart. I don't know. I've actually never encountered Tom Holland. Just ever. Yeah, Z, I am sorry about your watermelon time. Don't think so. It's a small thing where it's like comic creators on Instagram make a few panels. Oh, that's cool. So it's kind of like it's like
responsible for what you do with Bleach, buddy.
Scurvy, I'm so sorry. Scurvy's just hanging out. He's like, yeah, this is my Friday night now. Scurvy thought he'd be working tonight, and it turns out he kind of is. He kind of is. Oh, you know what? I think this froze because of me, and I also need to add it to vertical, don't I? Oh, Chunk's over there too now. Chunk's like, I just bought a house and I'm being asked to work. By my sister, of all people. Okay. That looks good, actually. Wait. There we go. That is set in a gender-swapped universe rather than being trans. Oh, I see. J. Joanna Jameson. Yeah, I guess that is a different. It is different. Yeah. Let's see. Bungalow. A bungalow. I love all the buttons except for make a mod, which I don't think you have that option, but they're right next to each other. I can time someone out or I can make them a moderator and they're right next to each other. Just so crazy. Let's see. Learn Chunk Mum. That's right. How's the day been? It's been a long day. I'm glad that the weekend is here. I hope that you've had a good day. Thank you for being here. What else? Oh, we hit 1700 yesterday. That's kind of cool. Laptop has been overheating and shutting off while gaming. Okay, so both of your PC devices are having issues. They're just different. I love YouTube. Like, what are you saying to me? What are you saying to me right now? Let's see. Hey, Chunk. Hey, house lady. Yeah, terrible joke. There's a streamer who tells that joke at every opportunity. Good for them. What about your sister? She's kind of neat. And she's never eaten a napkin. There are 2 wolves inside you. Got that dog in me. Scurvy is lead mod. Not on YouTube. Have a bad day? Oh, okay. Okay. Currently on YouTube we have I'll let you bongo low. Low bongos. I'll let you bongo low. And hi, have a bad day with a waving emoji. Thanks, I will. Thanks. And give a remove VIPs. Yep. I like have the day you voted for. I like that one. Okay, so this is my sticker book. Yeah, YouTube does not have the same moderating capacities that Twitch does, and it's not great. Like, YouTube needs to step it up with their moderating tools for streamers and mods, personally, in my opinion. Okay, so this is... They ruined it. Which is so interesting because YouTube is much more children. That's a great point. Can you block people on YouTube? No. All you can do is hide them. You can't even you can't bind them? You bind them? See, this is what I'm talking about. I can't speak today. I cannot promise that anything that comes out of my mouth makes any sense. This is the learn you get today, and she's a party. Bind, yeah. I don't. That's so cute. Wait, do you usually promise that? I make no promises ever. Drinking and gaming with some friends. How's your night been? That sounds like a pretty good Friday night, I gotta say. So many sounds. That was very fun and cute. Follow your heart, Tony. Tony wants to know if he should get a BBL. What do you guys think about Tony BBL? No, I agree, Chunk. Follow your heart. Follow your heart, Tony. Yes, follower goal reached. We did. We hit 1,700 yesterday, so thank you guys so much. Incredible. Do what you want, Tony. Don't know any Tonys. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I know I'm gonna need to update our follow goal. It's the most dangerous surgery, so no. All right, Tony, we care about your safety, man. Tony, be careful out there. Tony. I can't see without my glasses, so I... Thank you, Max. Max, it's good to see you. It's good to see you. All right, so let me show you my sticker book. I'm really happy about it. So I got it at Barnes & Noble, if you're curious. This was the only one that I saw, but I'd really like to get them for other gens too, because... What? YouTube is such a place. Love Barnes & Noble. Yes, so I went there specifically for a Dungeons & Dragons cocktail book that I could not find. And I found this instead. So yeah, I thought this would be a good way for me to learn about the Pokemon and just have a good time. I love a sticker book. So it's very cool. All the stickers, I already kind of explained this, but if you're just popping in, all the stickers are in the back. Okay. And it's not like they do have bonus stickers. Okay. There are bonus stickers. And so you can actually like have stickers for your life. Stickers for your life, of course. Life stickers. Like, how cute is that? But beyond that, what I got this for is that you come back here and you find the Pokemon that you're looking for your pokédex, and then you fill out the little little Pokédex pages. And then there's also habitat pages. So there's separate habitat stickers. So then you get to learn not only like the Pokédex, who evolves into what, different little fun facts about them, but also you get to learn about like who you might find in different habitats. So I was very excited about all that. Throw it on Throne. That's a great idea. I did end up finding it finally, but I had to go to 2 different Barnes and Nobles. And they both said that they had it in stock, and they lied to me. Yeah. Sometimes I get bored, but I'm so glad I've never been so bored that I go be an idiot in YouTube chats. Yeah, you have Twitch chats to be in. That's right. Welcome in on YouTube. Okay, so let me tell you guys about the Pokemon that I have learned about. Give me a shout when you get to Growlithe. Absolutely. Actually, I don't know where he is in the Pokédex. I know I haven't gotten to him yet. It might be a while. Oh, okay. Number 58. Okay, yeah, I'll let you know. I'll say Spares Potato. Just like that. Okay, so I have some thoughts. But also this does come with pronunciation guides. So I have found out that I've been saying some things wrong. Okay. There's that. Z, what do you mean by Mpreg Fiber 1 commercial? What? It's real, I sent it to you. Oh no. Oh my god. I was gonna say Mpreg Fiber 1 commercial isn't real, it can't hurt you, but I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Okay, so we have Bulbasaur. Let me tell you about Bulbasaur. He's a grass and poison type first partner Pokemon. It can go for days without eating a single morsel. It stores energy in the bulb on its back. The energy is stored in the bulb. Okay. Is it as bad as the one old Christmas Folgers commercial? Folders. Your mascara, your lipstick? Nice. Thank you. Thank you. You noticed my mascara? Shout out to Renegade, because she gave me the mascara recommendation. She didn't literally give me mascara. Gremlin, hello. Thank you for collecting a crusty plushie. Okay, so then Bulbasaur's mom is Ivysaur, okay? And the bud on its back grows by drawing energy. I don't really know what that means. Well, why didn't she personally give it to you? I don't think she likes me that much, is the thing. Yeah, the sibling one. Yeah, that one. I don't think we'll ever forget that one. Hello from a theater. Gremlin, how is everyone? I'm loopy, Gremlin. I'm loopy, and I'm not making any sense, and I'm reading stuff wrong, but I'm also going to tell you about Pokemon. Woo! It's not inappropriate, just insane. I don't know if I should say I can't wait to watch this, or if I really can. I don't know. Should I start the TikTok? I'm kind of scared to start the TikTok. I haven't started it. Gonna get myself into bed, do the daily games, then continue watching stream from laptop. Enjoy. I hope it goes well. That reminds me that we didn't do our Nookle today yet. Maybe once I tell you about Pokemon, then we will. Okay. Bud on the back grows by drawing energy. It gives off an aroma when it's ready to bloom. I don't know what the aroma is. It does not tell me if it smells good or bad. So big smells might be happening from Bulbasaur's mom. Exposure to sunlight adds to its strength. Okay, and then Bulbasaur's grandma is Venusaur. And we've got the flower on its back catches the sun's rays. The sunlight is then absorbed and used for energy. Venusaur has a Mega Evolution and a Gigantamax form. And I have no idea what that means, but I'm really happy for her. I'm happy for Grandma Bulbasaur. Like pop off diva. Okay. And then we have Charmander, Spoinky, right? That's Spoinky right there. And Spoinky is a fire type first partner Pokemon. The flame at the tip of its tail makes a sound as it burns. You can only hear it in quiet places. For Charmeleon, tough fights could excite this Pokemon. When excited, it may breathe out bluish white flames. That's crazy. And then Charizard is a big boy and says, if Charizard becomes truly angered, the flame at the tip of its tail burns in a light blue shade. It has 2 Mega Evolutions and a Gigantamax form. So that's pretty crazy. And then here's where I got a little opinionated, is about Squirtle. And I just think that it's not good. I just think it's not good because they looked at this little baby and they said, wow, what a happy little baby. What if a baby was also a gun? Hello? I don't think babies should be guns. That's not what I think. That's not what I think. I don't think babies should be guns, but I'll tell you about Squirtle anyway. So Squirtle is a water type first partner Pokemon. After birth, its back swells and hardens into a shell. It sprays a potent foam from its mouth. Rabid baby. Squirtle is a rabid baby and turns into a gun.
I don't think babies should be guns.
I just don't think so. I know it's un-American of me, but I stand by it. That's what I think. So then Squirtle's dad, I guess, is Wartortle. And this is where it starts. I mean, I don't know. Wartortle's long furry tail is a symbol of longevity, so this Pokemon is quite popular among older people. Did you know? Old people like Wartortle. Okay, and then his grandpa, Squirtle's grandpa, is Blastoise. And it has jet nozzles on its shell gun. This impressive Pokemon uses these jets to charge toward foes with all the force of a rocket. It has Mega Evolution and a Gigantamax form. So yeah. And then I got to learn about the urban habitat, and that was pretty fun. And I made myself laugh a couple of times. Like, this has just been so entertaining for me. So I thought I would share it with you guys. So let's see. We have Zapdos up here, and then we have Electabuzz, Ghastly, who, I mean, Ghastly is like every time we play Baldur's Gate and I say, what if I was a gas? Like, right there. Yeah, right? I don't think your child should be a gun. I just don't think so. I don't have sound, and that gun baby quote is sending me. It's just what I think. And then we have Slowpoke, right? That's Slowpoke. And then we have Abra, who I found out later has spoons. And Spoon Goblin? Spoon Goblin reveal? Like, wake up, people. Like, right? Also, Mr. Mime is horrifying. And yet he is really special to me. Like, I am scared of him, but at the same time, I'm happy for him. That's just a man. That's just a man. Like, who's this clown? You know? Yeah, exactly, Techno. Like, exactly that. Normal Mr. Mime or Detective Pikachu Mr. Mime? You know what? I think I only know about normal Mr. Mime. And that scares me that there's more of him out there. Like, I'm scared now. And then I was like, so basically what I do, I don't read these at the bottom. I go, I'm looking for this Pokemon. And basically I was just like, I'm just looking for a ball. Like, who is a ball? I'm looking for a ball. And so it was Voltorb. And then I went, I'm looking for someone with pinchers. And then I laughed because his name is literally Pinsir. That's so silly. And then this man has spoons. Just one, actually. And I would like it if Jigglypuff is seen from above. Yeah. So I was looking for a ball. Okay, now we get to bugs, which we're all familiar with. Okay, so we have Caterpie, which this is the official sticker book of the Kanto region. It is officially pronounced Caterpie. So if you're ever wondering, now you know. Okay, worm category, great category. Caterpie has a feeler on the top of its head that will release a horrible stench if you touch it. This Pokemon grows by molting repeatedly. Like, this is the worst description you could ever have, I think. Stinky if you touch his head feeler. Don't touch his head feeler. Horrible stench. And just like constantly molting. Like, what a guy. And then we have Metapod. A steel hard shell protects its tender body. Now, why would you say that to me? It is waiting for the moment to evolve. At this stage, it can only harden so it remains motionless to avoid attack, which we've seen. And then we have Butterfree. It loves the nectar of flowers and can locate flower patches that have even tiny amounts of pollen. Butterfree has a Gigantamax form. I'm looking for a ball. Yeah. There's also Mr. Rhyme. This is too much. This is too much for me. Okay. Then over here we have Weedle. We have Weedle. We have Weedle and then Kakuna and then Beedrill. Have you seen Invincible? I haven't. But I know my partner really likes it. Okay, here's what I can tell you about Weedle. Finally leaving, we'll be out shopping for a while. Okay. Weedle is a hairy bug. Category, hairy bug. So, there you go. I have seen the first episode and I need to get back to it because, I thought you watched the whole thing. Maybe that was The Boys. I don't know. There's just so much like superhero stuff and I don't like it. I don't like superheroes. Also, I'm wondering if I put the camera like so and then flipped it over. Would that be good? Is that good? I don't know. Is that like better? I showed you the first episode Invincible, me or Chunk? No, bad angle. Okay. Well, was it better the other way? Me? I mean, also, I'm going to be doing stickers. I'm just reading to you right now, so I guess. Ate sushi on the ground. Where was that? Maybe scale it up a little? Like, make it bigger? In Ann Arbor? Okay. How was that? Is that better? Is that helpful? I thought so. No, I absolutely thought so. Let me see. Can I make the bitrate higher? Can you tell a difference? I made the bitrate higher. Is that better? Yeah, I thought it was in Ann Arbor though. Okay. So I told you about Caterpie and his dad and stuff. Anyway, okay, now we got Hairy Bug Weedle. Hairy Bug Weedle eats its weight in leaves every day. And do you know how heavy he is? I'll tell you. 7.1 pounds. He's eating 7.1 pounds of leaves every day. And for those of you metric fans of the metric system, 3.2 kgs. That's so much leaf. Panda behavior, but it says he's a foot tall. 0.3 meters tall. That's wow. Okay. Anyway, hairy bug time. Okay, and then he becomes Kakuna. While awaiting evolution, it hides from predators under leaves and in nooks of branches. When endangered, it may stick out its stinger and poison its enemy. So there's that. And then he becomes Beedrill, a poison bee, who has 3 poisonous stingers on his forelegs and his tail. They're used to jab the enemy repeatedly. Beedrill can mega evolve. Caterpillars do actually eat their weight in leaves most days. 7 pounds though. He's a 7-pound hairy bug. Yeah. Okay, and then Pidgey is separated from his family. Pidgey has been separated from his family. Here's Pidgey. Not with his family. Tiny bird. Don't body shame. Okay, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. That's not what I meant. I didn't mean anything by it. Here's Pidgey. If you're coming back from the ads, thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate you. Okay, Pidgey. A common sight in forests and woods. Very docile. If attacked, it will often kick up sand to protect itself rather than fight back. Who's heavier, Weedle or Pidgey? Oh, good question. Weedle is heavier. But they are the same height. They're exactly the same height. Did you expect that? Actually, yeah. I was wondering if they were all the same height because a lot of them say that they're a foot tall, but no. Okay, so then we have Pidgeotto. So I think, so it seems that the E, it's not Pidgeotto, it's Pidgeotto. So I think I was saying that wrong. The early big ass worm gets the bird. That's what they say. So if a Pidgey hunts and eats a Weedle, then it also eats more than its body weight in a day. Do they eat each other? Is that what happens in Pokemon Town? I don't know, you tell me. Okay, so now he's not a tiny bird, he's a bird. It flies over its wide territory in search of prey, downing it with its highly developed claws. This Pokemon is full of vitality. What else are carnivorous Pokemon supposed to eat? I don't know. Do they tell us that they're carnivorous? Who said that? Nobody's ever told me that. I don't know. I thought they were just having fun when they were battling. I thought this was for fun. Okay, and then we have Pidgeot. Let's see. This Pokemon flies at match 2 speed, seeking prey. Its large talons. Does a chicken have large talons? Yes, the Pidgeot does have large talons, and they're feared as wicked weapons. Pidgeot can make a gust of wind capable of bending tall trees. It has a mega evolution. Yeah, see, Chunk, that's what I'm saying. Like, I thought they were just battling for fun. I thought they all ate leaves. And berries. I know for sure they eat berries. Why would they do that? Yeah. Nobody's ever told me about this. So I'm a little taken aback right now. I didn't really consider them needing sustenance. See, I have, because I play Pokemon Sleep, where all you need to do is feed them and make sure they sleep. doesn't have regular bugs, just like they don't have regular animals. So yes, Pidgeys eat bug Pokemon and the bigger ones eat things like, what an excellent segue. Thank you. Now this is one that I know I say differently every single time. And I don't know. I'm still confused. So it's Rattata. I say it wrong every time. Anyway, this is a mouse. For your information, this is a mouse. Not a rat. It's a mouse. Will chew on anything with its fangs. If you see one, you can be certain that 40 more live in the area. It has a regional form found in the Alola region. Who's Alola? I don't know. And then we have Raticate, who I was looking at this and I was like, that looks like what's his name from Harry Potter. I am convinced that when they were designing that like costume, they were like, let's just make him look as much like this guy as possible. So that's the vibe here. The rat guy. Raticate's hind feet are webbed. They act as flippers so it can swim in rivers and hunt for prey. It has a regional form found in the Alola region. So I've heard. Raticate came before Wormtail. I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying they purposely made Wormtail as much like Raticate as possible. Yeah. Alola is the region where Pokemon Sun and Moon take place. What gen is that? When will we go to Alola? When do we get to Alola? Okay, so then we have Spearow and Fearow, who really scares me, which I guess he's supposed to, but here's Spearow and Fearow. Fearow's so scary. 7? Wow, okay, we got a ways to go. Yeah, this is a scary guy. You can skip Gen 7. I don't like it. Okay, well, we'll get there when we get there, honestly. Okay, Spearow, tiny bird, inept at flying high. However, Spearow can fly around very fast to protect its territory. Using its beak, it searches in grass for prey. Well, there we go. In the grass, searching for prey. Okay, and then it becomes Fearow. Fearow has high stamina to fly all day on its broad wings. It fights by using its sharp beak. If it senses danger, it flies high and away instantly. Okay, and then we have Ekans and Arbok. Okay, Ekans, the older it gets, the longer it grows. At night, Ekans wraps its long body around tree branches to rest. Same. And then Arbok, this Pokemon is very tenacious. Once it targets its prey, Arbok won't give up the chase no matter how far the prey goes. Crazy. Okay, this is where I got really heated. What if it's too long for a tree? No such thing. Imagine being Baby Parse and voting in your first presidential election for Hillary, and then 1 week later you have to sadly stand in line for the Gen 7 premiere, and then it also disappoints you. Well, I'm glad you Pokemon went to the polls. That's wow, Gen 7, was that recent? That's weird. Okay, I got really heated here. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about this mouse. Mouse. Okay, you ready for mouse time? Pikachu. When it is angered, it immediately discharges the energy stored in the pouches in its cheeks. Okay, so is the energy stored in the bulb or the cheeks? I don't know. Perhaps both. Okay, when several Pikachu gather, their electricity can build and cause lightning storms. Pikachu has a Gigantamax form. Okay, well, that's interesting because in these other family trees, we see that the most evolved buddy has the Gigantamax form. That doesn't seem very fair, now does it? Did I hear Pikachu's a mouse? You did, which I did know. But I did want to, you know, emphasize for you. Yeah, that man's is a mouse. Yeah, Mickey, never heard of him. This is a mouse. Now that is a mouse. Okay, so he's a mouse. But okay, that's so I'm heated because why does Pikachu get the Gigantamax form? Because let's read on. Let's read on. What did you think he was? A fantastical creature. I've never seen something like that before. He's just Pikachu. He's just Pikachu, obviously. Okay. If anything, a bunny. Like a weird rabbit. A mouse? Scurvy? No. Raichu is adorable. Raichu is so happy. Raichu is happy to be here. What a little happy boy. What do you mean he doesn't get the Gigantamax form? Okay, now let me read to you what they have to say about Raichu, who is Pikachu's dad. And then I went to parse and I said, doesn't Pikachu have a son? And he said, yes, but not yet. My thumbnail is a catfish? What are you talking about? There's no thumbnails on Twitch. What are you talking about? I'm just saying he's not as beloved. Well, that's not... You're weird. You're weird, buddy. I literally... If you're talking about the picture that I took and posted on social media, I took it literally sitting right here. Nothing has changed about my appearance, actually. What are the odds that the two most influential cartoon mascots of all time would both be mice? Yeah, like I'm saying, Big Mouse is out to get you. Yeah. Okay. Now, let me read you this since we've been derailed. It turns aggressive if it has too much energy in its body. Honestly, relatable. It discharges power through its tail. Now,
I'm
here's
just
where...
saying, Big Mouse is out to get you.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Because so many trainers like the way Pikachu looks, you don't see this Pokemon very often. So it's all about looks to you. Oh, it's all about looks to you. So this guy, it's not about, you know, like seniority or anything, or like skill level, or like, yeah, that's so sad. That's what I'm saying. Why did Pikachu? So does Raichu not get to do the Gigantamax? He doesn't even get to do it. He doesn't even get to have fun. Look how much fun this man's having, because he got told that he's gonna get to be a big Gigantamax boy someday. You're way hotter than your dad. Wait. No, other way. You're way hotter than your son. Right? I think I'll grocery shop for the food stuff, come home, drop it off, then go back out to bed. Oh, sure. All of Raichu's dating profile pics are from his Pikachu days. So sad. Oh, okay. Z is saying that they said that to Pikachu, which is not nice. It's not nice. I made a short animated flower sack turn into Pikachu. That's good. That's good, but I think you should make him into Raichu, is what I'm saying. I think. Hi, Indy. Thank you for collecting a crusty plushie. Chunk, enjoy your visit with Jean. Ooh. I bear news from Indieland. What's up? I hope it's good news. Okay, we got Sandtrue, who we have agreed would be a great plushie besides the fact that he might be made of sand. Bricks? but like looks very huggable otherwise. If the sand and the bricks were soft and cuddly, great guy. Sandstone, that too. Yeah, see, I still don't really want to like hug that, but okay, so we got Sandshrew, who is also a mouse, by the way. Both mice. Both mice. I left for 2 days to move my sister into college, and I came back and the tiniest snail has spawned in my fish tank, so I have a snail now. I love snails. Congratulations on your spontaneous snail. I think that's so good. It's so good. Okay, Sandshrew turns into Sand Slash, who looks upset, honestly. Okay. It curls up, then rolls into foes with its back. Its sharp spines inflict severe damage. Oh yeah, and everybody on this page has a form found in the Alola region. Yeah, it tasted bad. What? Did you lick it? Don't lick surprise snail. Napkin, not napkins do taste bad. Okay, yeah. I was like, don't lick it. Yeah, okay, yeah, the question of the day just popped up. Okay, so for science, yeah, everybody's like, a lot of people have eaten napkins. My heart. Indy's like, yeah, I saw a new snail in my fish tank and my first thought was to eat it. Okay, and so then we found out about some forest habitat Pokemon, and this guy is crazy, and apparently he has a form where he's like really tall, but he's just like crazy to begin with. He's crazy. Like, what is he doing? What is he doing? And then this guy, Parse and I were talking, and he was like, dudes, walking through the forest, having a nice time. And I said, not for long, because this guy comes out and just fucking punches you in the face. Punches you in the face, and now you're not having a very nice time in the forest. But you can also find the very heavy snail, hairy bug. Hairy bug. After you get punched in the face, and there's a big boy munching on some berries. So that's what we got in the forest. And then, all right, this is one I know I've been saying wrong. I have been saying this wrong. So now I know. Nidoran. I think I said Nidoran, which makes more sense to me. But yeah! It is not. It is Nidoran. It's Nidoran. Static, thank you for collecting your very first plushie, a cuddly plushie. Beautiful, incredible. And thank you for announcing your arrival. It's so good to have you here. Yes, we got Nidoran, who turns into Nidorina, and then Nidoqueen. And then if it's a boy, then Nidoran turns into Nidorino, and turns into Nidoking. And so this is who was suspiciously looking at her butt the other day. I said she looks suspicious of her butt. She is. She emitted a little toot and went, what was that? That's what's going on with her. Let me tell you about them though. Nidoran, the female version, a mild-mannered Pokemon that does not like to fight. Beware, its small horn secretes venom. Being suspicious of my butt is all too familiar. Yeah. She knows all about it. She can relate. On YouTube, hello, how you doing? When resting deep in its burrow, its barbs always retract. This is proof that it is relaxed. Nidorina's barbs grow more slowly than Nidorino's. And then Nidoqueen. Tough scales cover the sturdy body of this Pokemon. It appears that the scales grow in cycles. Okay? And then Nidoran, boy. The horn on a male Nidoran's forehead contains a powerful poison. This is a very cautious Pokemon, always straining its large ears. Here, let me tell you. Look at how cautious he is. That's a cautious boy. He's wondering. He's listening so closely, so carefully. He's cautious. That's a cautious boys. Cautious boys. Nidorino. Let's see. It's nervous and quick to act aggressively. The potency of its poison increases along with the level of adrenaline present in its body. Love Nidorino. I get paranoid. I get paranoid about my gluteus maximus when someone is checking it out. That's fair. That's fair. Nido King, Queen were always so OP in the early games. Okay, nice. I will keep that in mind for this playthrough that we're doing. They were tanks with good damage. Let's see. Squish him against the tank wall. Is that gonna hurt him? You don't want him? I'll take your snail. I love snails. Okay, let's see. And if you were wondering, category is drill. This is a drill. Not animal, drill. Nidoking prides itself on its strength. It's forceful and spirited in battle, making use of its thick tail and diamond-crushing horn. That's kind of scary. Okay, so this is where I left off. So you can see this is what it looks like before you put the stickers down. I think this is so fun and cute. So I get to go to the back. And now we can just yap. And I'll read you the things. But I'm looking for Clefairy. I'm looking for Clefairy. Also, I'm very curious about Slowpoke's dad, I guess. Slowpoke's dad. Actually, I wonder if I can make this. There we go. Okay, that's better. That's better. On YouTube, I have one of those. Oh, nice. Did you fill it out? I'm having fun. I'm having fun with this. So yeah, you literally just come to the back and grab the sticker. And then I also was like placing them and then replacing them repeatedly because I was doing a bad job. But look, perfect the first time. Slowpoke's dad, hour in the bathroom. Well, he might. And if we get to him today, we'll see why. He's got a guy on his butt. There's just like a guy on his butt. That would be difficult. Yeah. Okay, so Clefairy. On nights with a full moon, they gather together and dance. The surrounding area is enveloped in an abnormal magnetic field. It sounds like it could be kind of fun. Now, Paris and I were trying to figure out, this was very helpful because apparently there are multiple ways of saying this Pokemon's name. Clefairy's mom. Clefable. Because we were trying to figure out if it was Clefable or like Clefable, I guess is the other way you could say it. But it is Clefable according to the official licensed Kanto region sticker book. So, welcome back, Chunk. We got to the new babies. We're putting down new stickers together. Isn't that exciting? I don't know. I just think this is fun. And I think it's a good way for me to learn the Pokemon, learn about them. And there's probably like trivia that even, others that know stuff might not know. Okay. It has an acute sense of hearing. It can easily hear a pin being dropped nearly 1,100 yards away. I believe it's because it's fairy, like fairy tale, fable. I agree. I mean, that was logical to me, but I think, I think there are multiple ways of saying it. So, and it's entirely possible that in the future, I just have like a brain fart and say it the other way. I don't know. Sometimes my brain farts and then I get scared. Ah, my fart cone. How many people got a Discord notification that I changed my status? I've heard at least 2. I've heard at least 2 reports. I didn't, but I noticed it.
Am I farting?
Am I farting? Never know. This guy is. I know this guy is, okay? This guy's farting. Wheezing. Wheezing's farting for sure. Okay, Vulpix is what a stinking cutie. Okay, Z did, Vinny did. Scurvy didn't. Yeah, my fart cone. It really resonated with me. Vulpix is such a cutie. Oh my god. I want one of these for my home. Okay, Vulpix. As its body grows larger, its 6 warm tails become more beautiful. With a more luxurious coat of fur, Vulpix has an ice-type regional form found in the Alola region. Oh, nice. I can't believe somebody called me a catfish. That's crazy. Hi. Okay, here's Ninetales. Yeah, and then like some of the pages, it's easy to get the stickers off of. But some of them they put the later stickers towards the outside of the page. Snail, don't eat the sticker. Yeah, it is a snail. And his dad, who's really kind of scary. His dad's like pretty scary actually. They said I thought you'd be way uglier. I guess so. Me? Okay, Ninetales. Some legends claim that each of its 9 tails has its own unique type of special mystical power. Ninetales has an ice and fairy type regional form found in the Alola region. It's both of them? Ice and fairy type? That's kind of crazy. All right, we're looking for Jigglypuff. We're looking for Jigglypuff back here. What if Scratch and Sniff Pokemon sticker? Especially for the one that was like, this one smells terrible. Perfect. Yeah. If you've ever wanted to know what a Weedle's head smells like. Or was it Caterpie? I think it was Caterpie actually. All right, we got Jigglypuff back here. Pokemon Bean Boozle. So true. All right, Jigglypuff is a balloon. What? I like this. I love this animal. The balloon. Shut up. That doesn't make any sense. Uses its cute round eyes to enrapture its foe. It then sings a pleasing melody that lulls the foe to sleep. She's working late because she's a singer. Okay, we're looking for Jigglypuff's mom. That's Tess Tyler. Her mom is TJ Tyler. Can you believe it? I suppose not all Pokemon are animals. I guess so. He's a balloon. What do you mean? I also like, oh my gosh, yeah, that looks just like Jigglypuff, but different. I do like looking through and like finding Pokemon that I've never seen before and just being like, huh, yeah, that's sure. Cool. Wigglytuff. Yeah, I've never ever heard of this person in my life until just now. No, fuck. Sorry, we gotta redo. You mess up. Okay, just fix it. I was so confident with that one too, but it was ever so slightly off. Wow. Wigglytuff, I'm so sorry. Okay, I fixed it. Don't worry about it. Sometimes we mess up. Klefki? See, I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that. Okay, Wigglytuff. Its body is very elastic. By inhaling deeply, it can continue to inflate itself without limit. They really said just a balloon. Watch. I think that Clefairy and Jigglypuff are cousins. I think. That's my headcanon, and I will stand by it. They are cousins. Yeah. And then we get into Zubat, who is not related at all. He's just a guy. But what I think is really funny is this guy, who is his dad, Golbat. Look at his crazy mouth. Pit. Not related. No relation. Yep. Exactly. Where is Zubat? Anyway, I hope you guys like doing stickers with me. I was having such a fun time. And just like giggling to myself. And I was like, I don't really like giggling to myself. I'd rather giggle with my friends. Or giggle with my friends around. I don't know, you guys don't have to giggle, but I certainly am having such a Pokemon time, actually. Giggle, 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 that's right. Hee hee, too-hoo. All right, let me tell you about Zubat. Emits ultrasonic cries when it flies. They act as a sonar used to check for objects in its way. I'm doing great. I'm here. You know what? Sorry, I need to drink my electrolytes. I just remembered. I also cry when I fly. I was gonna say me too, and then I remembered that I can't fly. I forget sometimes. No, like that's why I cry. Yeah. Because why am I flying? What's happening? You know what? When we were really little, Chunk and I would go to, well, our parents would go to their friend's house and we would go with them. And their kids, well, they were closer to Chunk's age. I was older. And I don't know why we got started doing this, but we would try to teach ourselves to fly. We were like, yeah, we're having flying lessons. And we would stack beanbag chairs off of a bed, like a ways away from the bed. We would jump from the bed onto the beanbag chairs. And we were like, yeah, we're learning how to fly. And I'm like, wow, you got 3 feet of air that time. Like literally. Sometimes I hear when I'm not chronically online. Yeah, exactly. No, I really do get that. The girl who said 26 plums this summer is about to try Sugar Plum Aldi sparkling water. Hey, I have a question. Why are you counting plums? I'm just wondering. I hope it's good though. Golbat is such a guy. Like his mouth is so funny to me. It attacks in a stealthy manner without warning. is what stealthy means. Its thick fangs are hollow like straws, making them unexpectedly fragile. Doesn't seem like very good design. Next, we have Oddish, which is going to be fun. And I actually didn't know about Oddish's family, so I'm excited to know about them. Oddish. There's some really crazy looking guys in here that I'm like, how are you related to anybody here? Who do you know here? I'm excited to find out. Well, I know I bought 10 at a time twice, and then it's probably 35. I'm glad I asked. Yeah, okay, look at Slowbro. Sorry, we're getting distracted. Look at Slowbro. He's literally got just like a whole man biting his ass. Constantly. That's gotta get old. And he's like, yeah, this is fine. He's like, no thoughts, head empty. Thank you. Thank you for that. Am I wrong? I don't know. Like, this is the type of thing that I was like sitting alone in my room last night, and I was like, man, it'd be so much more fun to have thoughts with other people.
He's literally got a whole man biting his ass constantly.
Yeah, like, don't you think that would get old really fast? Does he like it? I don't know. He doesn't look bothered, but he also doesn't look like he is, like Static said, sometimes he's here when he's not, you know? Like, I don't know if he's really I don't know if he's really fully there. He's afraid to speak up for himself. That the guy does not look friendly. It doesn't look like... See, like, they put him all the way in here, but I don't want to, like, destroy any of these other stickers. And they're not super, like, robust stickers either. So I have had a couple tear. Okay, we're gonna get habitat paged in a second too. On YouTube. I don't know. I don't know about that. All right. Oddish. Category. Weed. Hey, yeah, this is the weed category. It may be mistaken for a clump of weeds. If you try to yank it out of the ground, it shrieks horribly. So there's that. Drink very good. Ooh. Does it taste like real live plums? Okay, we're looking for Oddish's dad. It's like that game. Daddish? Daddish? It's like a radish, but he's a dad. Right? Okay, that's like his grandpa wearing a very cute hat. All I'm saying is you're the coolest learn I've ever seen. No, and thank you. Thank you. I don't hear that a lot, actually. I actually don't hear that a lot, so it means a lot that you'd say that. I agree. It's not quite plum, but it's nice and spiced and sweet and bright. Nice and spiced and sweet and bright. Nice and spiced and sweet and bright. Glad to be here. No, I'm so glad that you're here too. I hope you are having the best evening. This guy is drooling. This guy has poop on his head and he's drooling. I'm sorry to call you out like this. buddy, but you do have poop on your head and you're drooling. Just like you. Oh, that's cute. Not, you don't have poop on your head or drooling. You're nice and spiced and sweet and nice. Nice and spiced and sweet and bright. Yeah. Nobody has poop on their head and is drooling, to my knowledge. So keep up the good work. Just this guy. I do? Oh. Oh. Okay, this is Gloom. And they said, we don't know how to spell it out for you any clearer. They just wrote his name again for pronunciation. Okay. It secretes a sticky, drool-like nectar. Though sweet, it smells too repulsive to get very close. Gloom can evolve into Vileplume or to Bellossom. Wait a second, you didn't tell me about this other guy. You're only giving me the trendy hat guy. Hey, wait a second, who's the other guy? Bellossom? We only get to find out about Hatman. We only get to find out about Hatman. Well, I like Hatman. You are the Hatman, it's true. Okay, we're looking for the Hatman. Yes, it is the sticker book. I'm having fun. Too much Benadryl? I think so. Gen 2 is Bellossom. Okay. See, now that's the thing. That's like, last night I was like, Parse, doesn't Pikachu have a baby? And he was like, not in this gen. And I was like, scandalous, he had a baby. And nobody even knew about it until later. Nobody even knew that he used to be a baby. Isn't that kind of crazy? Guys, I have something to admit right now. I used to be a baby, too. Babies having babies, yeah. I don't know. It's just kind of how Pokemon works. What? I know. No, I wanted to get it out there, get ahead of it before... I wanted to be the one to tell you that I used to be a baby, too. I think that you needed to hear it from me. Isn't Pikachu baby the little small guy? Yes, little small guy. No, I don't know if we can move past this. Well, I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. Pichu, yeah, just take Pikachu and change the letters just a little bit. Get rid of some of them. Not in the OG game. See, that's crazy. It's with a T, Chunk, but that's okay. It's okay. Okay, let's get into the swamp lake habitat. Where's Shrek? Okay, whatever. Oh, sorry, I didn't read Vileplume's information. Ready? The bud bursts into bloom with a bang. Okay, with a bang. It then starts scattering allergenic poisonous pollen. Okay, so if you have allergies, don't be fooled by his nice hat. Stay away from this man. Nice hat. Horrible for your allergies. Stay away from this man. Okay, let's get into the swamp. So, this looks to me like, I think that's Venonat. But this is the fun. It says down here they're numbered and you just kind of go, but I don't want to find out. This is where last night I was like, I'm looking for a ball. And then I went and I found a ball. Okay, so there's like a separate area for habitat stickers. So we're looking for, I think Venonat. Okay, well, Chunk, if you have questions about my former baby status, like feel free to pop off in the comments below. No, like sound off. Why did you stop? It wasn't really my choice. I didn't really have a choice in the matter. I'm so sorry. Thank you. No, thank you. Thank you for respecting my privacy during this time. That must have been hard. Yeah. It was. It was. Okay, we're looking for sorry. We're looking for a very gloopy man. Actually, I think is that Muck? I think we're looking for Muck. Who is not a snake, by the way. Not a snake. I have so many questions. Just in general. Not necessarily about Pokemon. I just have so many questions. Yeah, this is the guy from Candyland for real. What was his name? The gloopy.
I have so many questions. Just in general.
Yeah. Just, is this like the Goo Lagoon? What is this? What is this? The Goo Lagoon? What is his name from Candyland? The Glopper. The Gooby Man. The... Nope, I don't think any of those were right. The Goopy Goober. Yeah, so he goes here. He's a swampy boy. Gloppy? Is that really his name? I found Gloppy from Candyland. And then it looks like we have a Golbat or a Zoo. I think it's a Zubat, actually. Speaking of zoo, I did see Zoo Pals plates at Walmart today. Woof, woof, Zoo Pals. Only animal sound I know. Yeah, Gloppy. Okay, everybody knows about Gloppy. That's good. Zoo Pals make eating fun. Zoo Pals. You didn't get any? No, I thought about it, and then I was like, I don't want to make a purchase here. Because I don't like Walmart. They had a new, you guys know I want to try all the flavors of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And I need to try all the like limited edition flavors of everything. They have root beer float Cinnamon Toast Crunch, which last I checked is not a type of toast. Never heard of that, but sure. What am I supposed to do? Put root beer in my cereal? And a cinnamon graham toast crunch? Okay, that sounds good. But yeah, I saw some guy carrying a box of root beer toast crunch, and I was like, what is that? That one sounds normalcy. That's like, okay, sure. That's a kind of toast that I can get behind. I'm so excited for the chocolate mint cookie M&Ms. I didn't know about those. You're telling me a root beer toasted that crunch? I wanted to try making a cinnamon toast crunch creamy. Throw some root beer in it. Cranberry orange shortbread. M&Ms? That's not going to be very good. Listen, that's not going to be very good. Oh, that is not even kind of on where it's supposed to be. No, they're cookies. I need bed. Good night. Good night, John.
Twist it. Yeah. Pull it.
Serious. Because there's so many. This is a gas. This man is a gas. Good night, little homeowner. I think this is Licky Tongue, who is like such a person. Like, hey, don't do that in public. And he says, nope, I'm gonna do it in public. I don't know. I don't know what they were like thinking when they made the, like, I'm happy they did it. Are you sure? You sure you want to make just a, like, his only defining characteristic is just like being weird with his tongue? I don't think it's licky tongue. I don't see him. Doesn't mean it's not, but no, I don't think it's licky tongue. Okay, well then who could it be? Okay, sorry. No, I am gonna still guess, but it's a guy with a tail who's going, "Ah!" Like he's specifically sticking his hands up, and he also has a tail. Okay. Hands up with a tail. It's not Krabby. Okay. It's Squirtle! I'm so sorry I confused you with Licky Tongue. You guys are not even the same, but I do have bad news about your future. They want to turn you into a gun. They think that as a baby, you should also be a gun. Hi, Loki. What do you think about that? What do you think about that, baby? Okay, there he is. He's jumping for joy. Happy baby jumping for joy in the swamp. Okay, next we have, it looks like Psyduck. It is. Yeah, I did do a good job with that one. Okay, good. Next, I think is Ekans. See, and this is good, like, especially if I've already seen them before, then I can kind of, like, test myself. Kind of like, oh, is that what they look like? Is that what they look like? It is kind of like a bit of a, like, spoiler, though, because now I won't, like, naturally, organically find them out, but that's okay. Okay, this guy is kind of scary looking. I think, I don't know his name. I definitely don't know his name. But I know he looks intimidating and seems to be like maybe kind of like reptilian in nature and has some claws. This guy, Golduck. Golduck. See, and like, I'm like, I don't know, like, I think no, he can't be related to Psyduck because we already had, oh, see, I just tore it. Sorry about your hair. It looks really cool. I didn't mean to tear it. I don't think he could possibly be related to Psyduck, but like, who are you? That's who I would have thought, but maybe he's just his own guy. Maybe he's not related to anybody, but he does live in the swamp. I am gonna guess that he's psychic type 2 just because of like the medallion that he has on his forehead. I don't know. Okay, it looks like Magikarp is next, which I know who that is. Vinny's like, I'm so proud. It only took me 30 years, but here we are. I'm finally learning about Pokemon. Isn't that kind of crazy? Like, I really could have, like, popped out the womb, started right away, and nope, I chose 2026. But that's cool because I get to do it with you guys. There's plenty of people that you could watch already know about Pokemon, but guess what? There's only one learn out there that doesn't know anything, and it's me. I also, part of me is like, this is a book for children, so I do want to make it very clear that, you know, somebody very intentional with their sticker placement completed this book, not a child. Okay, this looks like the last one in this habitat kind of looks like some sort of koi or like goldfish or something. Hey, Bella, leave him alone. He doesn't want to play right now. He doesn't want to play. Maybe like a koi goldfish? Seeking. Let's see, I'm trying to think if when I got home from all my errands yesterday, all of the Adidas slides were scattered across the living room. So I'll say 3 of 4. 3 of 4 of the Adidas slides were scattered across the living room. Okay, I've never heard of Seeking before, so that's fun. You rocking the Adidas slides too? Well, I was until my dog thought that they were toys and ate them. So I had a pair, and I love them. They're like, the ones that I have are so comfy, and my new puppy thought that they were a toy and chewed them up, and so I bought a replacement pair. Guess what she did? She chewed them up. Oh, that's my sad story, but I do love my Adidas. Don't ask. I know, I texted Scurvy, like, it happened, I think it was last week. Was it this week? I don't know, but either way, I texted Scurvy and I was like, please don't laugh yet until I'm ready. Don't laugh until I'm ready, but Hella ate my Adidas slides. And now I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to laugh about it. It was just that night I was so mad. I was like, how could you? I just bought those. And I did not laugh. Have you laughed since? I hope you have. You can laugh at my misfortune. It is okay. Okay. I like the song. I wasn't sure at first. Okay, we're looking for Paris. Paris. Okay. See? I might have said Paris, but it says Paris. Little crab with mushrooms on his heads. His heads? Nope, he's just got one. Okay, Paris. Burrows under the ground to gnaw on tree roots. The mushrooms on its back absorb most of the nutrition. Oh my god, we have a little, I don't even know if I would call that mutually beneficial symbiotic relationship, but we do have a symbiotic. Well, symbiotic does imply a positive relationship. I don't know if this man, many laughs since then. Okay, good. I don't know. Okay, and that's interesting. Okay, so it says category mushroom. He is not considered a crab. So So the Pokemon is not the crab? The Pokemon is the mushroom? Loki. Hello, go away. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Parasite and Parasect. Okay, that's kind of crazy. Well, and there's like a couple Pokemon that I found in Pokemon Sleep now that Parse has looked at and he's like, that's not the Pokemon, it's the guy sticking out his butt. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? How did they come up with these, you know? And especially for the first 151, I understand once you hit like number 900, you're like, listen, what if there's a guy sticking out his butt? Sure. I don't know. You run out of ideas, but I just have wonders. I have wonders. I have wonders. Ignore that? Sure. Okay, this guy, I see what's happening. Yeah, he is most definitely not in control of his body anymore. Soon we're gonna have Pokemon's butts as new Pokemon. Yeah, right. They're like, guess what? It's Charmander, but this time his butt's kind of funny. That's Spoinky. That's my pitch for a cartoon character. Spoinky is not Charmander. It's his butt. It's actually his butt. Pokemon's actually his butt. Yeah. All right, we got Parasect. So this man is definitely not in his right mind. He's in there. He's still in there, but he doesn't have any control. So you can tell because his eyeballs are blank. You know what, Static? I'm so glad that you asked. I've been thinking a lot about Spoinky. And I think, like Meatless Nick, we kind of need the lore to be like readily accessible about Spoinky. So Spoinky was born a couple of weeks ago, months. We did a community game night and we played some Jackbox games. And we were doing Bracketeer. And I still think it's very funny. There was a question. The prompt was, name a cartoon character. And so most of us were like SpongeBob, Mickey Mouse, but then a select few of us were like, an opportunity to name my own new cartoon character, and I said Spoinky. And so we did this whole bracketeering game where Spoinky was going up against SpongeBob and like all these cartoon characters. So yeah, a couple of us like invented our own character. Spoinky was mine. And so from then on, we decided to name my Charmander Spoinky. And so any Charmander is just, that's Spoinky. Same level of fame. Yeah, yours was Scromby, mine was Spoinky, and then Harold had Bertha the Bulldog. And we were all like, yep, this is my original cartoon character, which is certainly what was being asked of us. How did everybody else get the memo? I don't want to get anyone's hopes up, but I had a Spoinky idea. It doesn't even have to be a Spoinky idea. Anytime you're like, hey, I thought of something, I'm like, tell me your weird thought. Does he need a theme song? Okay, what about, you know, like the kind of the Who's That Pokemon song, which is probably from something, but like something like that. Alexa, thank you for collecting an average but cute plushie. Alexa, I want you to know I saw you hanging out in the VC and I wanted to join you, but I was like, I can't speak words. I was like not sure if I was going to stream, and I can tell you right now the words that have come out of my mouth have not been normal. Excuse me. Holy cow, my wife is so gorgeous. First of all, no you. Second of all, somebody came in here earlier and called me a catfish and said that my thumbnail looks nothing like me. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. So I'm sorry that you didn't get to like fight them or anything. Maybe next time. I literally forgot I was in there. I just like, I saw you and I was like, I want to hang out, but I'm worried that I'm not fit for the public right now. Like and then I hit go live. Then I hit go live, which was like such a choice, but I cleared it with my sister and my mom. I was like, what if it like, is it good? Is it okay that I can't form sentences? And they're like, maybe that'll be funny. I'm like, you're right. Could be funny. Okay, we're looking for Venonat, which is this guy. I think we're going to be getting into some territory that I just don't know about, which is cool. Not everyone's intelligent. Not everybody. That's the thing about the internet, is that everybody's here, and like some of them I could live without. Okay. Normal words, what are those? Well, we've had a couple good ideas tonight. New Pokemon, butts, but like butt guys. Like butt guys being the Pokemon. And brain electrical connections vary. You know what? I literally saved daily Pinterest mention. I literally saved a meme on Pinterest that was like, hey, why are you being so mean to yourself when you're literally just electrical, like your brain is just electrified meat? And I was like, oh my god, that's disgusting. Oh yeah, I wouldn't expect that to work very well. Huh. Really changes like how you think about that. So if you're having a bad day, just remember that wouldn't do good. That wouldn't do good at all. So when you think about it, he's a hot dog, and so for a hot dog, he's very smart. Us people. My sister said she had D&D scheduled when I wanted to play BG3, so like it's fine. It's fine. I know, like my sister went and bought a house instead of playing Baldur's Gate with me tonight.
If you think about the fact that he's a hot dog, he's pretty smart.
Mm-hmm. It wouldn't do good, and it doesn't do good, and that's why I'm mean to it. No, Z. You can't change. See, that's the thing. You can't change. This is out of your control. Somebody else put the electrodes in the ground beef, and you can't take them out. So you kind of just have to accept the situation. Sure can't hate change. Yeah, but it's like, hey, somebody put the electrodes in this ground beef, so I guess we just gotta vibe with it. And this is why I hit the go live button. I was like, there could be some things that I say tonight. There could be a thing or two. I'm sorry, I did it. Hey, bestie, what did you think would happen? I just want to know what you thought would happen. We're so proud of Chunk, though. I know. Who's Venonat's dad? I'm pretty sure actually this is Parse's favorite Pokemon. Is Venomoth? Venonat becomes Venomoth? This guy. Buzzy Meat. I think this is Parse's favorite Pokemon. Vinny, what do you think about my idea for the butts being the Pokemon? You like my idea? Be honest. I like Pokemans. See, and I was having so much fun with my sticker book last night, and I was like, this is an activity that I want to enjoy with my friends. But I'm so happy that this sticker book exists, because it's like, I saw it and I was like, man, I sure hope this is what I think it is. Because when you see a sticker book and it's like, hey, this is the official licensed sticker book, it could just mean that there's a bunch of I mean, I guess you could use these stickers for anything, right? You don't have to do the activity book. But it's like exactly what I wanted. It would be poison type on the butts. What? Now, why does it have to be restricted to poison type? What if I had a fairy in my butt? And what if I want to fairy my butt? Tag yourself, I'm poison butts. No, and what? No, and what if? What if? Let's see. I think my friends that I have had my quota of social for the night. That is totally fine, Z. Thank you for hanging out. I can give that a shot. Not ska, but I dabbled in some surf. Some surf. That's so cool. Poisonous fairy crop dust. No, literally. Did I read? Oh no, I never read Parasect. I just got into the stickering of it. Okay, so Parasect. The bug host is drained of energy by the mushroom on its back. The mushroom appears to do all the thinking. Look at that. If I just read more, kept reading. My eyeliner keeps grabbing your attention. Thank you. I hope that I was saying the other day, it's always hard to do my makeup without my glasses on. So I always hope that it turns out okay. I'm so glad you like it. Siren, thank you for collecting your fuzzy plushie, and thank you for lurking. Good night, Z. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for spending time with us, making us laughing with us. All right, we got Venonat. Its large eyes act as a radar. In a bright place, you can see that there are clusters of many tiny eyes. Oh yeah, compound eye. I love a compound eye. And then we got a Venomoth. The powdery scales on its wings are hard to remove from skin. They also contain poison that leaks out on contact. Okay, I won't be trying to dissect that at all. Okay, we got Diglett. Okay, that's his brother. Triplet brothers. I don't know. That one doesn't really make sense as like dad. I think that's his brothers that are triplets. We got Diglett, who is, let me tell you, mole. He's a mole. That makes sense. Me when I'm triplet brothers, yeah. Diglett spends most of its time underground, though it may pop up in caves. Diglett has a regional form in the Alola region. It resembles Wiglet, but the two are unrelated. Convergent evolution. See, this is actually a great opportunity for me to get into my like Evo Devo, my love of Evo Devo. Which you probably don't know what that is. It is evolutionary and developmental biology. Why would you know what that is? I really wanted, so in college, I really wanted to triple major. Yeah, because I double majored. I wanted to triple major in molecular cellular biology, biochemistry, which is what I did double major in, but I wanted to get ecology and evolutionary biology too. I don't really care about the ecology. I like the evolutionary biology because it does tie in closely with developmental biology, because I know I've talked about Fox genes and how genetics change over evolutionary time. It's very interesting to me. So I didn't really care about the ecology. Like ecology is very like population genetics and like looking at how migration pattern, like it's like not super fascinating to me. Like I never wanted to be like a conservation biologist or like anything like that. I'm only one major, one minor, almost done. 12 classes to go. You are so close. You got this. And also, one major, one minor is incredible, slay, perfectly, like beyond sufficient, like so good. You're rocking it. That's so good. You know what? The only reason, and well, you guys know because I like to collect things and I look at stuff and I'm like, that shouldn't be too hard for me to do on top of that. And you know what? While I'm at it, why don't I do that? So I don't actually know if I've ever told the story. I I actually went into college as pharmacy. I wanted to be a pharmacist. And I don't know why I wanted to do that. I thought it sounded fine. And what I didn't know, because I was from Michigan and I was going to school in Arizona, when I went to what is it called? When you like go and they tell you about stuff. What is it called when they go and they tell you about stuff? Commencement. No, not that. Anyway, I had to do an out of state. It's before you matriculate. Oh, it's right on the tip of my tongue. Orientation. I got it. I got there. We got there. For my orientation, because I was out of state, they did not have a pharmacy representative on site. I went to an orientation that was in Chicago. That was not in Arizona. And so what they did not tell me is that pharmacy was not a major. It was a pre-program, like preparing you to take the PCAT, the pharmacy exam and get into pharmacy school, which Arizona did have a pharmacy program. So basically what I found out after like one semester of being pharmacy major is that I was behind, literally one semester in, I was behind on everything. They were like, you need to have all of these volunteer hours and you were supposed to be in this class. And why don't you have an actual major declared? And I was like, I don't know. They're like, you're in the wrong math class. You're in the wrong everything. And it was so stressful. And in that moment, I was like, I'm not being a pharmacist, which is so funny. And this is exactly the learn like way of thought, is just like, I was one semester in and I was like, it's ruined. And this is why I'm so like, I have to have and I've always had everything like exactly planned out. And the fact that the one time that I was like, it should be fine. It's probably fine. It was not fine. Okay. So they were like, well, a lot of pre-pharmacy students declare as molecular cellular biology because a lot of the classes overlap. So I was like, sure, I'll just do that. And that's actually how I landed there. And so then what I found out was that like a lot of students also did biochemistry because a lot of the classes overlapped, but then they did branch out very separately. So like biochemistry, I needed a lot more, like obviously chemistry. I needed a lot more physics. And it like they did go in very like different directions, but it was like a common thing to do. And then of course I was like, well, I'm not a common individual. I want to do something different. And so nobody did so I tried mapping out like how many more classes would I need to do the evolutionary biology, and it was too late. There was no way to do it. Even that one semester in, finding out that I had taken the wrong classes, like it did offset me, because my final year, I had asked so many times for biochemistry. I was like, am I on track? And every time they said, yes. I was like, I think you are not looking at what I'm showing you. And I mapped it out myself, and I found out that I was one semester behind for physics. I always wanted to be a learn assist. You know what? You're here now, and literally everything is aligning, isn't it? That's amazing. No, like literally that's so learned. Yeah. No, I like mapped it out and I was like, you lied to me. So I had to take summer classes. This was the worst summer of my life. I took for the STEM majors, you guys are gonna know. I took physics 1, physics 2, and PChem 2 in one summer. No, sorry. Is that right? No, sorry. I lied. I took Physics 1, Physics 2, and Calc 3 in one summer. That was the worst summer of my life. That was awful. Yeah. Calc 3. I loved Calc 3. I loved Calc 3. I had so much fun. I took it online, and I don't know how I did that. It was a 7-week. No, my physics were each 7-week. That sucked so bad. And then my Calc 3 was 14 weeks. It was the whole summer. That's what it was. 14 weeks. Anyway, I know I'm a little freak for it. I loved it. I struggled so much. It was so hard. But when I got it, I was so happy. I was doing all of the practice problems, everything, following along with all the problems. I
know, I'm a little freak for it.
I emailed the professor and I was like, I was like, I'm really sorry, but I think there's actually a mistake on slide 16 at this timestamp. I think it should be this instead of this. And I was like, no worries if not. Fail me if I'm wrong. It's fine. She emailed me back and she was like, you're right. I've promptly forgotten everything that I learned in Calc 3, but you know what? I had a great time. Cheers. Thank you for the hydrate, Vinny. Vinny, thank you for hanging out. No worries if not. No, like, just feel free to hit me with your car if not. Yeah. Yeah. So that's some learn lore for you. A friend was a pharmacy major. After 2 years, you took an exam to get accepted to go down the research route. Otherwise, you take a different program to be a pharmacist. She took it and then switched to social sciences instead. I don't blame her. I probably would have not hated pharmacy. But I mean, I guess I kind of still ended up there because I'm a drug person. I make drugs. I do drug development. I don't know. It's different. It is different, but you know. College associates in web tech. Uni started with computer science, ended with bachelor's in new media with computer science minor, and wanted a minor in astronomy, but ran out of funding. See, like, how cool. And that's exactly what I'm talking about, where like you started at one point and it just kind of keeps branching out because you're like, I mean, maybe this is just like having ADHD, but like, you know, you're like, oh, I'm interested in that. Oh, and that kind of connects to that. And so now I'm interested in that. And it just kind of like branches out that way. But yeah, the funding is the problem. But yeah, I did like Calc 3. When it comes to math, I love algebra. I love algebra and calc. I do not like geometry or trigonometry. And so when we got to like the trig parts of like integrals of like trigonometric functions, I was like, get this shit out of my face right now. Hate it. I hate it. I don't care about triangles. I don't. You might be surprised by that, but I don't care about triangles. I fucked that up. Oh no, he's off. He's off. I got too triggered about triangles. I still hate my high school advisor for making me take trig instead of bio in high school. Oh my god, I am so sorry to hear that you did that. I always say that I don't remember taking, I didn't take trig in high school. No, I definitely did. It just was so stupid and like not, I mean, I was in an IB program, so I don't know, the like curriculum was not broken down in that way, but I'm like, I look back and I'm like, we didn't do that much trig, and then I'm like, we actually probably did, and I just like blocked it out because I thought it was dumb and useless. Who cares about a triangle? Am I right? Okay, let's try this again. I got a D. It took me out of the top 10 and all my friends were still there. I was the dumb one. No. Looking back, I'm like, hey, I thought I was like so... I have a lot of thoughts. Let me put this into... I would not get along with who I was probably even 10 years ago because I definitely spent a lot of time with people that reinforced a very bad worldview, personality trait that like and this is like especially once I dropped out of grad school, I was like, part of my personality was being smart. And for what? Why? Like, I don't have... Once I dropped out of grad school, I was like, I don't really have a lot else going for me. Like that was like so much a part of me that I was like, it didn't really benefit me to like be to be a gifted student and like be getting like good grades all the time. Like what does that give me now? What does that give me now? Let's see. I ended up going to Total Wine. There are 4 different banana liquors at wildly different price points. I have no idea why. I don't know, man. I don't know. Didn't let me take any science classes. So I'm excited to have a science minor because I think it's cool. I think it's very cool. Pharmacists make a fuck ton of money. Not all there is to life, those besties. Yeah, I was like, oh, I can make my own hours. I'll make a lot of money. I'll be like rewarded for being smart. It's like, I don't know. Environmental science major. Wait, I love that. It's very important. Very important. And I think that combination is like very useful and cool. Useful and cool. That's you. You know that? You got your hair done. Do you love it? Last I knew, she didn't want to take the COVID vaccine. I guess failing the test turned her off from science entirely. Well. What else? And that's that on personal growth. No, literally. I was in a class called Function, Statistics, and Trigonometry, and girl, I did not do well in that class. That sounds awful. That sounds so bad. Met my lifelong BFF in that class though. Okay, love it. At 32 now, I would have hated myself at 18 because girl, no, I know. I'm like, I had some really like toxic things. And like, yeah, looking back, I'm like, I know that wasn't it. I can't like entirely blame it on other people, but I think it was kind of like something that was just like reinforced of like, hey, like I went to a high school that you had to test to get into, and so it was like, it was very much, I was surrounded by other smart people all the time, and that just became like such a part of our like personalities. And then I was like, yeah, when all is said and done and you don't have anything left, like when you're out of school and you're like, okay, well, being good at school isn't a really useful personality trait when there's no more school left. It's like, oh, I think we cheated a lot. I love that. Do you know anything about Hanford? No, I don't. Oh my God, lessons with Alexa right now? Can't we? Fellow D and Trig achiever. Let's go. Lowest grade I ever got. Listen, that's totally fine. 95% slay. Yes, bestie, let's go. Failed calc and stats my first time taking both. I failed physics 1. That's why I had to retake it. That was part of it. I would have had to take a summer semester anyway. It caused a lot of stress and anxiety that I had to withdraw from physics 1 because I failed. I was gonna fail. It takes a lot of work to realize who you are outside of being smart. Yes. Outside of whether it's like school, work, like whatever, like you pour so much of yourself. Like I feel like there's such a I don't know, maybe it's society, maybe it was my upbringing. But I don't know. I just felt like I have to do well because this is a very like it felt like life or death. And it wasn't that serious. Okay, I did not know that Meowth turns into such a beautiful gentleman. And I like Meowth. I think Meowth is a cutie little guy. But like, you're telling me that he has this glow up? Like, really? During World War II, there was this desolate patch of ground in eastern Washington where they decided to make the plutonium for the atomic bombs. Oh my god. Turns out that the ground is hella contaminated now, so I work on the business side of the lab that is testing all the nuclear waste, and they just shoved underground because they didn't know what to do with it. That's crazy. No, and the fact that I've never heard of that, like, that's crazy. Wait, who does he turn into? Let me show you. Literally, some smart device play When Did You Get Hot by Sabrina Carpenter. Like, what? That's crazy. That's crazy. What a beautiful young man. Handsome. Yeah, he really glows up. Really glows up. Okay, let me read you about them. Actually, sorry, I didn't read you about Doug Trio. Doug Trio, a team of triplets. My headcanon confirmed. Team of triplets that can burrow to a depth of 60 miles. What? It has a regional form in Alola. It looks like Wug Trio, but Doug Trio are a separate species. Gremlin Boy to Pretty Kitty, that's right. One of my research projects for an English class was based on nuclear cleanup because I already knew so much about it. Literally, so cool. Use that knowledge. Okay, we got Meowth, whose category is Scratch Cat, as opposed to just cat. What? It loves round and shiny things. Yeah. It can't stop itself from picking them up. Meowth is able to Gigantamax. It has regional forms in Alola and Galar. See, okay, that's what I'm saying though. So it's happening to Meowth too. It seems that Meowth, like, I've literally never seen his older brother before. Like, who is that? Who is that? I've never seen him before. So we're celebrating the little baby, but like, whatever. Someone dropped a bottle of expensive whiskey in the Total Wine. It smells really good. Are you even Gigantamaxing? That's what I'm saying. I was told very early on by school that techno was dumb. See, and that's not fair. That's what I'm saying. Why? What do we gain from telling a child that you are gifted and you are exceptional and you're going to be president someday, and then when you don't, then that's super disappointing? Or right off the bat, telling a child you aren't smart, you're dumb, you're not smart, good luck. Like, both of those things are bad. Like, why, like, what is that? That's like putting such a weight on a kid's shoulder either way, because like on one side you're like, oh shit, I better keep doing amazing, or hey, I was just told that I'm not cut out for this or whatever. So either you try really hard or you, I don't know, like I feel like a lot of like destructive behaviors can come from like, I don't know, like restless kids or whatever. My public school experience wasn't good. It sounds like it. And I'm sorry that you had that experience. I don't know. I mean, there's like so much that like, I obviously, like, I did very well in school. I loved school. I loved learning, but it's like, at this point, I'm burnt out, you know? so I think it, like, not to downplay what you experienced either. Like, I think it goes both ways, that it's like, hey, that's not productive for either side. like you can still achieve fantastic things, even if you're not like, you can't take a test. Like, that doesn't mean anything about you, actually. That means nothing about your intelligence or creativity, which obviously you have both. Like, I see that from you every single day. Like, that it doesn't mean anything, but it's like, that's probably so ingrained as like a part of your like learning experience. And like I feel like a lot of people go into stuff being like, oh well, you know, I'm not good at that, so why should I try? Or, you know, like stuff like that, where it's like, that's not productive, right? I only did up until 3rd grade. I didn't know that in public school. I'm drinking beers because my fruity vodka drinks are already gone. Goodbye, fruity vodka drinks. Were they delicious though? What kind of beer do you like? I've been craving a beer. I haven't had a beer in a long time. Ooh. Michelob Ultra, because it's light and easy to drink. Let's go. Drinkle, you know what? I didn't even notice. I thought that was an exclamation point. All right, let me tell you about Persian. Okay, so we went from Scratch Cat to Classy Cat. Neither of them are considered just cats. It has the classiest coat. The rippling of its fur in the heat of battle has a beauty all its own. And there's an Alolan form. Okay, Psyduck. Wow, okay, we haven't made it very far. That's okay. When do we get to the next habitat page? Oh my god. Okay, we've got a lot. So, okay, let's do Psyduck. Yeah, I love Psyduck. And then, oh my god, I'm gonna get to find out who Psyduck's dad is. Psyduck and his dad. I love Psyduck. I really don't know who Psyduck could be related to. Oh no. Psyduck's dad is my homie. Okay. Love to hear it. I love Psyduck. Though I do hope this is not another situation of Psyduck can do the Gigantamax, but his dad can't. As far as I know, no. Okay. Oh my god, wait, no, I was right. It is Golduck. Wait, that's really silly. Hold on. We gotta go back. So I was right. Psyduck's dad is Golduck. But so then why, tell me why, on this page, when we looked at the swamp and lake habitat, why did they put both of them? Like, I looked at this man and I was like, he's reminding me of Psyduck, but I don't know. Because they're bros, but like none of the others have an evolution with them. Public school, I basically failed 3rd grade, so the school got my parents to send me to summer school to prepare me for 4th grade. They had us reading giant board books and doing 1st grade math, but they cut out the grade level of the math books, which my mom felt wasn't right. Like they didn't disclose like what level of math you were doing. And why is Psyduck gold and Golduck is not? Asking really good questions. What happened? Can I trauma dump? You know what? Yeah, go for it. I'll let you. I'll allow it. It's a Friday night. And Golduck? let's not talk in my lo-fi. One thing I won't allow is talking in my lo-fi. I was in foster care in 3rd grade, taking care of 2 younger siblings. I did not know that about you. That's tough. They cut it from the little math booklets you could get from a bookstore. So your mom literally, like, you brought the booklet home and like your mom figured out like what level. Yeah, I mean, let the kids know. Listen, let the kids know where they are at. Why do we tell kids, hey, you're at this level? Like, when you're gifted, they say, oh, you're like so far advanced above. Yeah, found at the bookstore. Like, I don't know. I guess they probably did it because they were like, oh, we don't want you to know that you're like 2 grades below. But it's like, what if you need extra help at home? How should your parents know like where to help you? I actually, I obviously do not have children and I don't intend to, but I have a lot of thoughts about education, especially science education, science and math. And I guess I don't really have a lot of thoughts about like teaching like English and you know, obviously like literacy has been a big question like the past couple of years, but so I don't really have a lot of thoughts about that. But I did one of my many jobs in college was researching how like people like alternative like science classroom methodologies, because I did really feel very strongly like especially my own science education did not make me want to be a scientist. I never wanted like I wanted to be a pharmacist because exactly like what we were saying earlier, they make bank and you have to be like reasonably good at science and math to do it. And I was like, well, I guess that's good. But like, I think it's really discouraging to be a kid learning science and math. And like, if it clicks, that's great. And if it doesn't, like, there's just not a lot of like, like so many people that I talk to that I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a biologist. They're like, oh my God, I hated biology. And I'm like, I know, me too. It's like, I don't know. I feel like that's just not, I agree. I don't think that's necessarily appropriate. You don't want to make the kid feel bad by being like, here's how far behind you are, but like, it's not good for it to be a question mark either. The school didn't get me any medical nor tell my parents when I broke my arm and was crying, just got mad at me for crying. And you know what? Like, they're so quick to be like, oh, you're a kid. Like, you don't know what you feel or whatever. It's like, I'm also going to guess, like, you are not a loud individual. I don't think you were like causing problems or like constantly being like every day saying my arm's broken. Like, I think when you say, hey, my arm hurts, like, yeah, no one deserves that. Absolutely not. It sounds like it was not a very thoughtful and caring school system for you. Like, that's not right. Okay, more techno lore unlocked. Broke arm before 3rd grade. Yeah? No, that's messed up. Like, yeah, because then you have to go home and be like, I don't know what happened to my arm. Especially you're a kid. You don't understand. Okay, someone else who doesn't understand is Psyduck. Always tormented by headaches. It uses psychic powers, but whether it intends to do so is not known. And then we've got his dad, Golduck. Its long, slim limbs end in broad flippers. They are used for swimming gracefully in lakes. It swims faster than any world-class swimmer. Damn. So, okay, does a psychic type exist yet? I'm wonder, is this like a situation like in Animal Crossing where Sisterly and Smug didn't exist until New Leaf? Because like they say he has psychic powers, but he's not listed as psychic. He's just listed as water. See, I'm thinking about Pokemon. I'm literally like thinking about Pokemon. All right, we got Mankey. We got Mankey. No, I'm trying to think what the first psychic type was. Me. Oh wait, no, it's probably Abra, huh? I heard it during morning recess falling off the monkey bar firefighter pole thing. Oh, mom knew when she saw my arm swollen to twice its size. Yeah, she's like, that's not right. And that's the thing, like you don't have to be like a doctor to be like, that child's arm doesn't look very good. Like, I don't know. That's almost like, that sounds like negligence. And it also sounds like there were probably a lot of situations that they did not do right by you. And that, your mom was like, that's the last straw. That's the last straw. So did she homeschool you? What came next in the... Oh, I think a little bit of the sticker just like came off. They're a number in Gen 1. It's interesting that he's not. Yeah, the last straw was 3rd grade summer school. And I don't blame you guys at all. I had to Google. Psyduck is pure water to this day, but he learned some psychic moves. Huh. And this is maybe why a lot of the type matchups just like really confuse me. So I don't know. Wait, hold on. This says it's pronounced Mankey. Like mang. There's like a G sound in there. Mankey? I don't know. Maybe. He's a pig monkey. We all know about pig monkeys. All types existed except steel, dark, and fairy. No, fairy was here, right? Fairy is here for Clefairy, Jigglypuff. Fairy's the newest? Was this added retroactively then? Was this a retroactive? Steel and Dark were added Gen 2, Fairy Gen 6. They gained it. Weren't they normal? That's crazy. They tried to retcon it. That's crazy. They're like, actually... It's in the name, Clefairy. Didn't you know? What if there was a fairy in my butt? What if? Okay, we're looking for an angry monkey man. That's my monkey man. Don't they say that in Twilight? My monkey man.
I wanna have 1.5 butts.
Me when I'm an angry monkey man, yeah. Gained fairy type, yeah, crazy. Oh my god, angry monkey man, I found him. He's mad, he's so, oh my god, did they try to like chain him up? Dad birthday quote? Wow. Do you think I was talking about your dad? I don't think so. Probably not. Okay, besties, I go bed now. Thank you for hanging out. I hope that you get good rest tonight. Oh, I want to see your hair too. I'll ask you about it tomorrow. I want to see your hair. Everyone tuck Alexa in. She's gonna be so snug as a bug in a rug. I'll DM you. Okay, thanks. Okay, Mankey lives in groups in the treetops. If it loses sight of its group, it becomes infuriated by its loneliness, literally. If my dad were wishing for things, it would be better knees. Yeah, I guess 1.5 butts is not super useful to the average person. I'm just different. Let's see. And then Prime Ape. Some researchers theorize that Prime Ape remains angry even when inside a Pokeball. He's always so mad, and you know what? I don't blame him. I literally don't blame him at all. Okay, Space Potato, Growlithe. It's Growlithe time. Okay, that's... This is one that I frequently mispronounce, I think. Chunk Dad confirmed. Oomst. 2.5 butts. Or the angry dad. Is that my dad too? I guess so. Always mad. Always so mad. Okay, there's Growlithe. Growlithe. Space Potato Growlithe. How am I gonna get this? No Chunk Scurvy's dad? Oh! Did Chunk say that? Really could be anybody. Chunk is Scurvy's dad. Oh, better knees. I was like, damn, wow. We're learning a lot because of knees. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. I think that has to be correct. Right. Growlithe. Oh no! Not perfectly placed in. My knees aren't my worst feature, but they are certainly not my best feature. I'm gonna say something. I've never liked how my knees looked. This is random, but I was always like, why? I just don't like how my knees look. I think they look bad. And it turns out all this time it's because they were bending inward. Like, I didn't like how they looked because they were inverting. Bad knees must be a Michigan thing I inherited. Must be. All right, let me tell you about Growlithe. Category, puppy. Literally so puppy. Growlithe is so puppy. It has a brave and trustworthy nature. It fearlessly stands up to be bigger and strong. Sorry. It fearlessly stands up to bigger and stronger foes. A regional form of Growlithe can be found in the Hisui region. All right, and then here's how we're gonna find out how to say this for me, because I've always wondered, is it Arcanine or is it Arcanine? You ready? This doesn't tell me because it said No, I think it's Arcanine. It's Arcanine. Because if it was Arcanine, then it would be K-A-Y. It's Arcanine. I think that's... One of my knees acts up, but I also fell running and bashed it against a rock when I was younger. Oh my god, more techno lore. Yes. I've always said Arcanine. I guess that's right. Arcanine. So it was A-R-E dash
Arcanine.
Yeah. I would have thought that it would emphasize the canine. Ralph's out of dill. Oh, Ralph. Do we have... Why don't we just use, like... Do we have dried dill or something? I hate grocery shopping. You're doing so good. I usually am. Gab, thank you for collecting a squishy plushie. I'm in my Pokemon era, Gab. Like truly and wholeheartedly. BJ, hello. Thank you for collecting a fuzzy plushie. Okay, Arcanine. I had to go to Bevmo and Total Wine because Bevmo didn't have stuff I needed. I'm sorry. I can not the 5 spoons. No. Okay, great news, because I was gonna say I want to get to the spoon, guys, but I do want to wrap up soon, probably, and maybe help with. We're having like a game day tomorrow at the house. We're hosting people. So if y'all want to come on by, come on by. But Parse wants to make some yummy appetizers and drinks and stuff. I like Pokemon, but I also couldn't tell you half of their names if that tells you anything about me. And that's why I'm doing this book. I'm learning about them. I'm learning all about them. Okay, let me tell you about Arcanine. An ancient picture scroll shows that people were captivated by its movement as it ran through prairies. It has a regional form found in the Hisui region. Arcanine is legendary? What does legendary mean? Because is Mewtwo also? Wait, Mew category is new species and Mewtwo is genetic? What are you saying? What are you saying? Oh my god, I just got a spoiler, damn it. Not that, I mean, this whole book is a spoiler, isn't it? Yeah, I've never seen a lot of these people before. They were made in a lab. Has science gone too far? Time to watch Pokemon, the first movie for movie night. I like literally. I fear I'm kind of like really captivated by this. And I feel a little silly, and yet I don't mind because we stay whimsical. We're whimsical. We're whimsical. Okay. I think this is, I don't know if this is like a weird opinion or not, but I have decided that Poliwhirl is top 5 for me. Why? Because I remember him being on cereal boxes, and I remember him being up there with like Pikachu and Eevee and like all of them. And yet I forgot about him completely until we started like talking more about Pokemon, and I was like, oh my god, I love him. I remember him. I love him. I distinctly am like the other day when we were talking about Pop-Tarts, I'm like, I'm pretty sure he was on a Pop-Tart box. I don't know. I'm like, he just feels so nostalgic for me. There's nothing else about him that I know that I can point to and be like, this is why I like this guy. I just really like him. He feels very nostalgic to me. Okay, Poliwag. Poliwag? Poliwag? Why isn't it Poliwag? Poliwag. Poliwag? Poliwag. Poliwag. Tadpole. The direction of the spiral on the belly differs by area. It is more adept at swimming than walking. Well, that makes sense. He's got a big ass tail that would kind of get in the way if you were trying to walk. That would be a little disruptive. I'm a Magikarp lover and no one can take that from me. No. Gab, did you see, you probably, I don't know why you would. I like, Parse showed me this comic the other day. It's not about Magikarp. It's about, what's his name? Metapod. It was about Metapod. And it was like a little comic. I put it in the Discord, in the Pokemon channel, but they were like two little guys walking by and they were like, Metapod has to be the most useless Pokemon of all time. It sucks. It's so bad. And he looked so sad. And then one of them was like, oh, I'm going to use my like Great Ball or whatever. And they were like, no, that's only for like legendary Pokemon. And they go, I know. Like, make the Pokemon feel happy. Like, they all deserve love. This is where me just like loving little guys comes in. And I'm like, I don't care if they're scrungly. I don't care if they are 3 eggs in a palm tree. I don't care. Listen, you're welcome here. I don't care if you're 3 eggs in a palm tree. I think you're lovely. I think there's something really lovely about you. I had a little Poliwhirl and Charmander figures from cereal boxes forever ago. See, it's the cereal boxes, right? Lil Freaks, welcome. Are you 3 eggs in a palm tree? Come on down. No, like, are you? Like, if you are 3 eggs in a palm tree, please let me know. Please tell me. And I like Charmander. I mean, they grow up. They become... Little guys become little men or whatever. But he's so fearsome. He's like so scary when he's evolved. It's okay. Please tell me now. Please tell me. Yeah, Poliwhirl, I just feel a really special connection to him. Maybe he's hypnotizing me. I don't know, but I don't mind. It's okay. Okay, actually, listen, if you can hypnotize me, let me know. I am a skeptic and I want to believe. I want to know about it. Okay, let me tell you about Poliwhirl. Under attack, it uses its belly spiral to put the foe to sleep. Oh my god, literally me too. What? It then makes its escape. Poliwhirl can evolve into Poliwrath or Politoad. Multiple toes? Okay, but we're not gonna learn about Politoad today. Maybe in a different gen. Okay, and now he's ready to fight. This man will punch you. This man will punch you. This is Poliwrath. I love this activity. This is so fun. Me just telling you guys what I think about Pokemon I've never seen before. I should have done a Smasher Pass before we did all this. Just uninformed Smasher Pass. Never seen these men before in my life. Just gut reaction. Okay, Poliwrath. Although it's skilled in a style of dynamic swimming that uses all its muscles, for some reason it lives on dry land. Okay, interesting. So it is a water and fighting type, but he's like, I actually have legs, bitch, so I'm gonna be on water. If you're coming back from the ads, thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate you. So, sorry if this is a weird stream. I don't know. I feel less dizzy now. If that means anything to you. But it sounds like I might be running out to the grocery store. So. All right, we got Abra, who I have decided is a little cutie, and I love him. Abra sleeps 18 hours a day. Stream is a banger, Learn, don't question it. Thank you. Thank you, and I'm so happy that you are here. Yeah, sleeps 18 hours a day. If it senses danger, it will teleport itself to safety even as it sleeps. That's really cool. Really cool of him. Okay, so next he is Kadabra. I'm gonna be here for the rest of my life. Don't you worry about that. I'm so excited. Yeah. Okay, so then I'm glad I did this. Actually, that's so cool. That's so cool. All right, we got Kadabra with his 1 spoon. Me for real. Needs to sleep 18 hours a day with my 1 spoon. That's so learn. I slept 15 hours once, woke up confused. I wake up confused every day. Yeah, were you like, what year is it? What's the longest I've ever slept? I don't know. That's so learn. No, that's literally so learn. The other day, what were we talking about, Scurvy? I just like, I needed to do something and I think I needed to get ready for stream. And he was like, are you still in bed? I was like, and so what if I am? So what if I am? All right, Kadabra. Many odd things happen if this Pokemon is close by. For example, it makes clocks run backwards. Hey, you had fed the dogs. I had. And then I skedaddled back to whence I came. Is that a word? What? Does that mean anything to anybody? All right, we got Alakazam. He's a magician. Did anybody have a phase? Doesn't have to be a phase. Listen, did you have an era where you wanted to become a magician? You left that part out, yeah. Be right back. Enjoy your BRB. I hope it goes well. Yes, of course. Gab, you would be a good magician. I wouldn't question anything you do. I may have gotten a magic set for Christmas one year. No, but I did date someone who was a magician. That's so cool. Oh, sorry. Not cool. Not cool at all. No, I don't like that. I don't think that's cool. It's fine. And how old were you? By the way? You don't have to answer that, actually. It was so nerdy but cute. That's what I'm saying. Okay, Alakazam. A Pokemon that can memorize anything. It never forgets what it learns. That's why this Pokemon is smart. Mega Alakazam is its Mega Evolution. Like 2022. I appreciate... Okay, I thought maybe you were going to say like 7. No, I appreciate that they committed to it, you know? No, okay, actually, I don't... I take back everything that I just said. I don't think that I could date a magician because it's the same thing as going to Costco. That scares me. We, like, at work, at various work functions, are you friendly? I'm 9. At some of our work functions, they get this magician that will walk around and just like have like they interact with people, and I'm so scared. I don't want the magician to talk to me because I'm really scared. Actually, so maybe I don't think I could ever date a magician. So Parse, please don't. Coconut milk is in the baking aisle. Cream of coconut is with the canned veggies, and coconut cream is in the Asian foods aisle. How, logical and yeah, just like intuitive. Imagine being into magic or something. Like, no, were you like? Well, I know you like fantasy magic, but what about like What about like deception? Because it's like, it's like, it's distraction. It's not deception, it's distraction, right? What about shaved coconut? That's a good question. Parse is too busy finding groceries to learn magic, yeah. Grocery stores were created by my ops and they are psychopaths. One of the big suppliers that had a hospitality suite during the Ohio Propane Gas Association during the Ohio Propane Gas Association would have this magician every year. My brother and I ate that stuff up. We fall for the tricks every time. Here, take this. Reaches out, his hand is empty. He's like, you're like, you said you were gonna give me something. Parse always goes. I don't know if it's like there was a post that was like, if you tell a girl to open up her hand and like that you're gonna give her something, why does she always assume it's a bug? It's why is it, don't give me a bug. Don't give me a bug. They're not tricks, Michael. They're illusions. You don't have time for my illusions, Michael. Yeah. I need to start my like millionth rewatch of Arrested Development and maybe like follow through this time. Okay, but why are you giving me a bug? I didn't ask for a bug. I didn't ask for a bug, actually. Banger, I agree. I'm so glad you understand. Okay, we got Machop, who is gonna punch you in the face as you're walking through the forest casually. Why can't I think of Museum Owl's name who hates bugs? Nobody tell her. Just kidding, it's Blathers. Blathers is like, okay, but why did you hand me a bug? There are magic tricks like making eggs float or tricking people to choose a card. Then there's fantasy magic, and then the third kind of magic. You like really do know about magic. Yeah. I feel like I associate you with fantasy magic. At least give me a chance to make up a fake name. I know, sorry. I guess this is my life now. Like, I can't even Google it. I can't even Google it. Oh man. Well, okay, so you are gonna try to punch me. Machoke? Okay, sorry. Let me tell you about Machop. Machop. Very powerful in spite of its small size. Its mastery of many types of martial arts makes it very tough. Okay. And then he puts on underpants. He got underpants, which is really good for him. He got some big boy pants. Okay, so Hitmonchan is not related to the, like, they just came up with multiple people who like to punch. They were like, okay, for my next idea, somebody else who likes to punch. Next game, they're replacing him with his nephew, Yapper. Okay, why did they feel the need to, like, just, like, retire a bunch of people and be like, you're not, like, is that ageism? They're like, you're actually being replaced with your nephew. You're actually being replaced by a small child who has never heard of tissues. Someone asked when I last went to a rave because of my username. I have never been to a rave. Well, I was gonna say I can't see you at a rave. I simply don't. I've never seen you. However, yeah, that just doesn't seem like you're seen. I don't think so. Okay. Hey, did you guys get your tickets for the Machoke versus Jake Paul match on the fucking White House lawn? Did you guys get that? Yeah, they're fighting. Yeah, no, like Machoke is actually gonna kick Jake Paul's ass on the White House lawn. As he should. I believe it. The belt around its waist holds back its energy? Without it, this Pokemon would be unstoppable. Okay. Well, and then he grew an extra set of arms. Next up, more arms. He didn't have enough, they decided. And they wanted him to have, yeah, more grocery bag carrying. Actually, if he would help me carry my groceries, I would be so happy.
Your boy sprightly, 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 sprightly.
Why? I really like this song, but why did they say that? I have so many questions right now. Why did they decide that his belt is what, like, limits his powers? Why did they give him more arms? Why did they say that? Okay, this is a bop though. Like, this is a good song, period. And this is a bop. They just didn't have to announce themselves. Okay, I think we will do the habitat page and then we will wrap up. So let me turn on linking. Thanks for stickering with me. Leaking is on. Shit, this is a bop. Guy has too many arms. He kind of did like a big crunch up on himself. Yeah, I don't think I'd like pass out at the Walmart if this guy was with me. I think he'd protect me from my own nervous system. What? Thanks for stickering around to the end of stream. Oh my god. Missed opportunity. Here, forget about it and I'll say it in like 5 minutes. If you don't mind. I'm gonna steal that. Okay. Is this the end? I think I'm gonna wrap up and like, we're gonna do the next page and that'll be it. So I gotta feed the dogs and then I might have to run up to the grocery store and clean the house a little bit. We're having people over tomorrow. I decided to mop and 2 spiders fell out when I got started. You know who could help you with that? This man. He also has too many arms, but let me tell you about him. It punches with its 4 arms at blinding speed. It can launch 1,000 punches in 2 seconds. Hold on, I'm gonna have to do some math on that. It has a Gigantamax form. That's terrifying. That would be so scary, actually. I'm gonna do some math on that and let you guys know about him. Okay, we're gonna do the rock habitat. I hope there's a rock lobster. First we have Farfetch'd, who I think is just weird. Can somebody tell me the purpose of Farfetch'd? Like, he looks like he never shuts up. He looks like he never shuts up. And he might be a little bit stinky too, you know? He looks like a slightly stinky, yappy boy. What's his purpose? Does anybody know? Not me earlier being like, every Pokemon is important. And now I'm like, he's stinky and he talks a lot. Why is he here? I'm sorry. No, I didn't mean it. Okay, we've got, I think Doug Trio. Yeah, Doug Trio. See, I'm learning so much. This is exciting. The leak made me think of Hugh. The leak? Why? They're gonna leak such a vibe. I forgot. Joanne, hello. I've been low-key lurking because I was watching the MCR show, but hi, how was the MCR show? I'm sure it was beautiful and incredible and just special and amazing. And thank you for lurking. I so appreciate you. Okay, we're looking for somebody who's kind of like stretching a little bit. Stretching a little bit. Oh, it's him. He's got a baby. He's got a baby. Kangaskhan has a baby. Big news, everybody. He's got a baby. He's a mother. Yeah. He's got a baby, and it is such a cute baby. It's a very cute baby. This is not like an Animal Crossing where you say, a kangaroo. Oh, I'm sorry. Stream was a little glitchy, but it was a great show. They started with Honey This Mirror and ended with 0% on the B stage. That's incredible. I'm about to start another game, so if you leave, I'm sorry and goodbye. I hope your game goes well. I hope your game goes well. We'll finish this page and then it'll probably be like a couple of minutes of us like figuring out where to go and all of that stuff. But it's so good. It's so good that you were here. I'll be live on Sunday. I'll be live on Sunday, so I hope to see you then or another day. I'm gonna try to be better about getting my schedule out ahead of time, so you guys know what's going on. But I'm glad that we did this today. I'll be back on Sunday. I look forward to seeing you. Yeah, I'm glad we did this. I don't feel so dizzy, which is always good. Oh, we have Rhydon is our next rocky Pokemon friend. Little different, but I had a good time with you guys. So thanks for hanging out. And I guess my sticker book is like halfway done now. Halfway done? Maybe we literally make it to the halfway point. What if we did that? That would be like another page. Okay, I think Cubone is next. Cubone, little cutie. Cubone, little cutie. What should we do on Sunday? I wonder. We do have cabin game night on Sunday. However, I don't think I'll be streaming it. Oh, no. Oh, ever so slightly not good. Like, there's just a little bit of the outlines peeking out. Panwitch, thank you for announcing your arrival and collecting a cuddly plushie. Is there a secret Discord? Oh my gosh, it's not even a secret, bestie, and we'd love to have you. Let me get the... If anybody is able to get the Discord link, thank you, Scurvy. Thank you. We'd love to have you. But yeah, we have Cabin Game Night. I don't think I'll stream it, but I will give you guys links for cabin members who are streaming it, if provided people are streaming it, which I think somebody usually is. I am not going to let that tiny bit of outline bother me, I've decided. Just kidding. It's bothering me. Cubone deserves the world, so the least I can do is make sure that his outline is covered up. All I can do for baby Cubone. There we go. There we go. But yeah, I don't know what we'll do beforehand. For Cabin Game Night, I believe we are playing Big Walk, which should be pretty fun. That looks like Meowth. And wait, Cubone. Didn't I say Cubone? Who is this? Marowak? 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 You're not Cubone. I don't know you. I'm confused. Okay. Well, this is Cubone. So, I guess we'll find out who's the dad, because unfortunately, I know it's not Mom. I do know that. Poor baby. Poor little baby. So yeah, I think Big Walk for Cabin Game Night, which should be very fun. But what we will do on Sunday, I do not yet know. So if you guys have suggestions, let me know. Maybe we'll do more Pokemon Leaf Green. That was super fun last Sunday. I've been trying to just go off of like what I'm feeling, what sounds good, but I also we have so many games in progress that I don't know, it's kind of difficult to pick. Okay, so we have Meowth, Cubone, this is Marowak, who is new to me, and then Onyx, who reminds me of Odin so much. It's like he's just such a guy. And also, when we've been watching Avatar, The Last Airbender, Appa also reminds me of Odin. Big sweetie. Big sweetie. Are you eating a stick? Loki. Loki. My goodness, not who I thought would be eating a stick. Yip, yip, yeah. Literally, I feel very behind that I, never got into Pokemon, never saw Avatar, but I'm enjoying them now, so I guess that's what matters. It's a cute show. It's very cute. Hi, Jake. Hello, hello. How you doing? Let's see. Onyx is actually very difficult to... There we go. Got him. Jake, thank you for collecting an average but cute plushie. Okay, that looks like Jolteon, maybe? Yeah, it is. It's Jolteon. Me knowing stuff? Wow. Let's see. Quite. Yes, that looks great. And then last but not least, what is that? I don't know what that is, and I'm not reading the name below it. I'm just gonna... A big guy with leg. Oh my gosh, it's Gollum. Found him. Still not feeling super great, but today was a little less blah, so I'll take it. That's, you know what? A small win. Small win. Feel ya on the low spoon so much though, yeah. I'm glad that, well, I'm glad that you're feeling better. And, well, a little. And I'm glad for stream tonight. Like, I always say this. I knew it would make me feel better. Because, like, canceling and just being, like, in my room, like, just laying there is also not, necessarily useful. But, this was the low-key kind of stream. Still fun, still entertaining stream time that I need. Okay, Bellsprout. Who said they were a Bellsprout hater? Somebody was like a big Bellsprout hater. Might have been in YouTube chat, actually. I thought it was great to see you in any capacity. You too, bestie. I'm so glad. Yeah, I'm trying to decide what to do tomorrow. Natalie and I had an event that we were considering going to, and then, but it's outside. It's really hot. And if I go, I like definitely need my cane and my fan. And I don't think I can like stay super long. But then Parse is also having friends over. It sounds like your day is very full. Yeah, I need to decide what to do. But you want to go at like 10, you think? Don't feel pressured, honestly. It was just really nice last year, but also I'm kind of thinking about it and I'm like, I don't have as many books that I want to pick up. Like, I think last year I got a lot from like the independent like tents. And now I'm like, I've got got most of the books that I would want to pick up, I think. But I don't know, I'm thinking about it. Sometimes you do need a day to just be like this. Yeah. Honestly, I think I'm also gonna try cutting out caffeine. Which, oh, Jake, you said that you like the Mango Loco Monster, right? I tried it yesterday. I had another energy drink and I don't know why I did that, but I really liked it. It was so yummy. But I think I am gonna try cutting out caffeine because I don't think caffeine does anything to me. I don't think it does anything to me, which is like
Guava Berry Waterloo.
Guava Berry Waterloo, exactly. I don't think it like does anything for me, like waking me up. And then I think it does keep me up somehow. Okay, Bellsprout. It prefers hot and humid environments. It is quick at capturing prey with its vines. And then Weepin' Bell. When hungry, it swallows anything that moves. Its hapless prey is dissolved by strong acids. Jesus, that's kind of brutal, I'm not gonna lie. And then this seems to be its final form is Victory Bell. That's funny. Yeah, I was gonna go early, then dip out early. That sounds good. I think last year we only stayed like an hour or two. Night night, Space Potato. Space Potato, let me show you really quick. I don't know if you were there when I did. Here's Growlithe. Here's your Growlithe. Growlithe for you. Night night, bestie. Thank you for hanging out. I hope that you have a good weekend. Thank you for hanging out. I joined. Yay! So happy to have you. Thank you. I love our Discord. We're trying to do more like community events too. So if you're interested in community events, we're not doing one this weekend. And then I think Chunk said that she can't coordinate the movie night next weekend. But I have an idea to do movie night. So maybe I will do it. I don't know, we'll see. I would love that. Big fan of movie nights. Yeah, we have a couple, like, we try to do something. Well, I'm trying to start doing something every Saturday. So either we do a movie night that's coordinated by my sister, who was here earlier, Chicken Gordita Supreme. We've started doing Let's Learn days. We did our first one last weekend, and it's just like a game that we feel like anxious to play, like something where there's like a community aspect, but we are nervous to be bad in public. So we did Dead by Daylight last weekend, and then community game nights we did Jackbox like 2 weeks ago. And then the other one I want to do is just like sleepover vibes, where we just like get in a call and just hang out. I don't know, do whatever. Okay, Victory Bell. After dissolving many prey, this Pokemon's acid becomes sweeter. This makes it even easier to attract more prey. Games, yes. And then we also do a lot of co-working, which is awesome. Very helpful for me to be motivated by pals also working. So do a lot of that. Yeah. Okay, so we're looking for Tentacool. Tentacool. Nope, that's Tentacruel. Oh my god. Oh, that's Tentacool. Okay. Tentacruel is when the Emperor and I thought we had something, and then he broke up with me in Baldur's Gate, I would say. Be cool, not cruel. That's right. Okay, Tentacool. When the tide goes out, dehydrated Tentacool can be found left behind on the shore. It looks like Toadschool, but they are not related. Also, yeah, here it is. Kirby and I were yapping. I do have the Pokecology book right here. So I'm super excited about that. I hope you guys are excited about Learn in her Pokemon era. Like, completely and fully. Okay, now I'm looking for Tentacruel. I'm so here for it. Love this for us. Tentacruel. So maybe we should dedicate at least one day per week, one stream per week to be Pokemon, either Leaf Green or Pokopia right now. I don't know, I need to think about scheduling. This guy's crazy though. It's so scary. Also, where did you get this? I might need it. It just came out. I did pre-order it on Amazon, but it should be available. I think I actually did see it at Barnes & Noble yesterday. I think I did. Yeah. And it was developed with someone who actually like has a PhD in probably ecology and population ecology and stuff. So that's like pretty cool, I think. Okay, Tentacruel. It alerts others to danger by stridently flashing the red orbs on its head. While it looks like Toadscruel, the two are separate Pokemon. Okay, wait, it said that for the last one too. Toadschool and Toadschool and Toadscruel. Okay, so same naming convention. It's just Toad instead of Tenta. All right, and then we got Geodude, rock with arms. I'm going out and about for a bit tomorrow, so I'll be on the lookout for it. I hope you find it. I hope so. Yeah, it's super cute. This is also really good for like the stickering for me to do on stream. So that way I don't just like do it all at once. Just like overload myself with all of this. Is this? Oh, it's good. Yeah. Okay, Geodude. Most people may not notice, but a closer look should reveal that there are many Geodude around. It has a rock and electric type regional form in Alola. Oh, interesting, because he's rock and ground here. Okay, and then his dad... Oh my god, why are they just like... Yeah, why don't we just give him more arms? Not enough arms, give him more. And then he turns into Golem. That's crazy. That's crazy evolution there. I also need to get back to playing Fire Red. I love that. I love that for us. Jake, I'm curious. What do you think of Gen 7? If you have thoughts on it, if you've played it. Because we were talking about it earlier, and a few were disappointed by it, I think. What's wrong? What's wrong with it? Why don't people like it? Is this just something I'll have to play it for myself and figure out? You got this, Z. You got this. Okay, Graveler. Often seen rolling down mountain trails. Obstacles are just things to roll straight over, not avoid. What a fun way to think about life. What a fun way to think about things. It has a rock and electric type regional form. Okay, and then Golem, who I'm just like very interested in. I just find him very... He's kind of like an armadillo. Let's see. I never owned any of the DS systems, so I missed out on a lot of the gens and only jumped back in with Let's Go Pikachu and Sword. Okay, okay. Well, I don't mean to influence. Well, I don't want my opinion to be influenced either. Okay, Golem. They also say that this is Golem? Golem? Because I guess Golem would be G-A-H. So is it Golem? You guys say Golem? Oh my god. I'm here for punishment, not fun. Z, you got this. You got this, and we're so proud of you. Is it Golem? All right, well, we're going to wrap up there. So we are officially halfway through the Pokédex. So satisfying that, like, it's in use. I've broken in the spine a little bit. And then I wonder, once all the stickers are out, if I can, like, tear these out maybe or something. I don't know. Then the binding will be funky. Maybe not. I did play the original Pearl a good bit on my cousin's DS, so I'm familiar with Gen 4, but anything after that, up until the Switch era, I'm blank on. That makes sense. Okay. Oh, guys. It's also cool you're using to learn, not just have. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm having fun with it. I don't know. I'm just like, it's a fun activity. I thought it would be a really good, I was like, I saw it and I was like, I really hope this is what I think it is. And it was. And it's like it's the perfect like activity for this season of life, as they say. Hi friends on YouTube. Hello. Thank you for hanging out. All right. Fun stream. Thank you guys for being here for something a little different while I was feeling very dizzy and whatnot. Oh, Jake, I also got a new pop socket, and I'm happy about it. I'm glad I was able to pop in for a bit near the end. No, thank you. I'm so glad to see you, and any amount of time spent together is wonderful. It was a good, I think today was fun and different, and I don't know what's happening in my ears, but that's okay. Okay, well, so the science behind the question of the day is that our mom prior to stream was like, yeah, most people have eaten a napkin. And we were like, what? No, they haven't. And then it seems like for the most part, yeah, most of you have eaten a napkin. All right, let's get ready to raid out, perhaps. Banger of a stream. No, thank you so much for being here, and thank you for just enjoying the vibes and enhancing them even. Let's see what we got amongst the friends. What can we do? We've got quite a few friends live right now that we can go say hello to. Oh, wait. This could be fun. All right, why don't we... Okay, two options. We can either date everything, or we can do something kind of crazy and raid into some Pokopia. The song needs more jazz hands. No, I agree. Okay, Sax. Not like a whole napkin, but pieces maybe on accident. Yeah. It is crazy, and I'll tell you why if we pick Pokopia. Sequel should be everything dates you. What? I don't think they're ready for that techno. Okay. Do you guys want to raid into some Pokopia? Is that what we want to do? I'm feeling crazy. Okay, guys. I'll tell you. I will tell you. Hold on. Let me get an exact date. I think Scurvy knows why. Yeah, okay. So, yes. Okay, I think Renegade sees why. So, a year and a half ago, we were raided by a really crazy username. And I was like, wait. I was very chill about it. I was super chill. But I was like, is it really him? Is it really him? And it was. It's Tyler Oakley. The Tyler Oakley streams on Twitch and is currently playing some Pokopia. So a year and a half later, why don't we return the raid to Tyler Oakley? And that should be pretty fun. Playing some Pokopia. Yeah. Like I still can't believe that happened. Like I have it documented in my like my stream achievements because I was like, that was so crazy. Yeah. So let's go say hi to Tyler Oakley. YouTube legend Tyler Oakley. Okay, great. Well, Scurvy, thank you for sharing those links in the chat. So if you would like to keep up with me on the socials, they are all in my beacons link there. I've been trying to post a little bit more lately, so any engagement is helpful. Justin Bieber is also on Twitch. Is he live right now? I don't know what I'd do with that. Maybe we could go in and be like, hey, we just listened to Beauty and a Beat the other day. I'm sure you'd love that. If you are not a member of our Discord community, but you would like to be, there is our Discord link in chat. And then if you are a fellow Animal Crossing player and you would like some help finishing your museum, I have a Notion template for purchase on my Ko-fi right there. All right, we're gonna get the raid going. Thank you, friends, so much for hanging out today. Thank you for the follows. Thank you to my mods for modding. You guys are amazing. There are the raid messages. And we're gonna say hi to Tyler Oakley. Cool. If you are subscribed, you have access to our custom channel emotes. This is kind of a crazy song. Oh. Jesus, Lauren, don't send that too early. All right, we will go say hello. Next time I will be Next time I will be live is Sunday at about noon Pacific. I don't know what we're gonna do yet. We do have cabin game night later that I will drop the links for. Otherwise, I will be live on Tuesday. I will plan to be live on Tuesday at 1 p.m., Wednesday at 1 p.m. Next Friday, I don't know if we'll be back to Baldur's Gate on next Friday, but we will see. Okay. Imagine if Tim Robinson was that. That'd be crazy. That would be crazy. All right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, spending any amount of time here today. I am so glad that we got to see each other. I hope to see you on the socials, in the Discord, in other streams, all of that good stuff. I will see you later. Thank you for being here. Take good care of yourselves. Love you so much. You are the best. Okay, bye.
Thank you.